Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome to Thermopolis basketball here in Lander. Last road game regular season anyways for the Lady Cats, as we have a home game in Powell on Saturday and then regionals at home as well. So on the road here in Lander. Lander doing a really cool job with their gym this year. Got a new sound system that I'm sure you'll hear throughout the night. Got a new gym, which looks really nice, new bleachers. Which I know a lot of people were excited about that too, because I think my backside maybe fell through a couple spots in time. I didn't know if that was the bleacher, Travis, or if that was maybe telling me something about myself that I didn't want to know, or admit to, I guess. I knew it, I just didn't want to admit to it. So yeah, a really neat gym here, always a fun place to come. Bobcats have some redemption to take on after last year. Both teams kind of not playing super well last year here in Lander, so it'll be good for them to come back. Lady Cats come in, and Travis, I know you always have some stats here and things like that and things we need to work on, so nice to have you back too. Me and Simpson tried our best to fill in where we could.
I enjoyed watching and listening to the game. I was in the motel room down there watching. I had to text Simpson a couple times because he got to watching the game and not camera in the game. I'm like, come on, man, I can't see. I can hear Kevin talking, but you're not doing your job.
That's good. I like that because every game we're always getting a message or two from him. So it's
exactly
nice.
Right.
I'm not sure when it's my turn, but we'll see. We'll see. But
well, if it's your turn, then I got a lot to learn here.
All right. So Lady Cats come in, getting ready to take on Lander. They also are going to be doing a senior night here. Going to do the Lady Tigers tonight. Sounds like they'll do the Lander Tigers tomorrow night. So we'll just have the ladies tonight. So. With that, how about you give us a little look at some of the stats and our keys to the game?
Well, coming in, the Lander girls, they've actually had a pretty decent season. They're currently 10-9 on the season. They've got one girl that you and I were talking about pregame, number 50, Anderson. She gets a double-double almost every game, so she's a really solid player that the girls are going to have to be aware of. As we look at the rest of the things, they shoot 45% from the field inside the arc. We're shooting 29%. They're shooting 57% from the free throw line, where we're shooting 49%. The one big differential in favor of us is steals. We're averaging almost 12 a game, and they're only at 8. So hopefully we can capitalize on that and take advantage. Turnover factors the same at 21. Some of the recent play that both teams have had, Thermopolis, we had the win 48-40, where we beat Worland. They lost to Worland 39-40. Playing level, we won 34-32. They beat level 46-33. Mountain View, they beat them 49-46, and we lost by 27-47. And then the Pinedale, you were telling me a little bit about the one girl having 41 points last weekend. We lost 38-71, and they lost 46-55. So some of it, Kevin, I think depends on matchups.
Right.
And we have not played them this year, so if we look at some of those teams, I think, if our matchups are good, we might be able to compete and potentially walk away with the win here. Their scores, I mentioned number 50, Anderson. We're going to be calling her name a lot on both ends of the floor. She's pulling out 10.5 points a game and 9.4 rebounds a game. And then Goggles, number 32, she scores 9.6 points a game and has got 5.5 rebounds a game. So we'll hear a bunch about them. So that's kind of the stats. We've talked a little bit about Thermopolis. We've had a little bit more evening of scoring, and Hill is slowly creeping up, and she might eventually overcome in the next week or so some of the scores. She's at 4.6 points a game, and every week she moves up about 0.4 points a game because she's just adding more and more. And we talked, in the last 5 or 6 games, she's been the lead scorer, probably 2/3 of that.
Yeah, she's done a really good job. Has come on strong, and and it's just led to just a more confident play. And then I think that confidence that she's been playing with has also trickled down into the rest of the team as well, where they're seeing some great things and have been stepping up. We saw some great play, off of the bench with Ina and Chloe Owsley last weekend too, and where they're coming in and doing some great things too. So it's just
down low. Slagle has just been knocking it out of the park in regards to her defensive play. So I'm kind of excited to watch her play against that number 50 because she's shut some of those girls that have been pretty productive down. So if she can come in, stay out of foul trouble, I'm kind of excited to see what we might come of that.
Yeah, because we saw her against Mountain View, who size-wise, when we first kind of went out, we were like, oh man, it's going to be, they're a lot bigger than us. And then that's where we first kind of started seeing her emerge as kind of seeing her strength in there. So really just to stay out of foul trouble is what ends up coming down there. But they've done a good job of doing that, and Coach Weinberger's done a good job of keeping them rotated out. Doesn't really test it too much. If someone gets in foul trouble, he kind of says, okay, let's take a breather, and then Ina comes in and has done a good job too. So I've been really impressed with the Lady Cats and how they've been doing, and I appreciate that. That is our keys to the game. Well, that was our stats.
You want the keys?
Yeah, let's go to the keys to the game. Sorry,
you didn't say keys yet. So
sorry.
Okay, number one, and we've talked about this. The girls are playing with a lot more confidence. With the win over Worland, the win over Lovell, the girls, the mindset, the energy has just been remarkable. And so I think if we can continue to play with that confidence on the floor, keep that moving forward, that's going to be number one. Number two, we talked about, I already kind of mentioned it, we got to keep 50 off the glass. She gets a lot of putback points. She's obviously dishing the ball a lot. She has quite a few assists. And then something that we've been seeing improvement on is valuing the ball, both ends of the court. Taking care of the ball, not getting those turnovers on the passes, spending the time to run through the offense and getting a really good shot. And then defensively, making sure that we're communicating, not losing people, and blocking out. And I think on all of those in the last 2.5, 3 weeks, we've seen marked improvement across the board.
And I'd say when it came to the boards, we just see little lapses to where they kind of forget, and then a team will get multiple offensive boards, or they'll put them back, and then it kind of gets, in the games that they have, not been able to win, has been that. But, out of the last 3 games, they've won 2 of the last 3 games.
That's right.
That's huge, and tonight could be another game that they come in. And again, like you said, when you hear those stats and common ground. So with that, those are the keys to the game, and we will be right back after this.
Is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're going to come back. Sorry for the kind of abrupt right to commercials there, but they were honoring the 3 seniors here this evening and doing a really neat traditional song for those seniors and little ceremony there. So we wanted to make sure we honored that and not be talking in the middle of that. So it was really neat to see that and kind of cool to get to be a part of that, as it's such a big thing into our American culture as well. So about 1:45 left here. We will break again to get the national anthem and then starters and everything as well. But Trav, I mean, we were kind of discussing, where we look at going forward from here. The Lady Cats they're sitting in a 3rd place position right now since they've won the 2 conference games. So this game, not a lot of weight to it as far as helping out, other than, it can be a big confidence booster in the way they've been playing.
This is the representation they're going to be seeing from the other side. Right. So I think if they could walk away with the win here, that's going to set them up perfectly for where they need to be next week.
Well, and we've been seeing the best basketball from them the last few weeks.
Totally
agree. It's just been playing so good. Even really at halftime against Pinedale, it was an 11-point game.
Really?
It was a really good game. They played really, really good. And then, at halftime they came out and then, I wanted to say her name, but Ellen Bowers, she then came out and then just caught fire. And then at that point, they kind of missed a few things here. So looks like we're going to get into the starting lineups here first, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. So we'll have we'll have number. All right, we'll take a quick break. I'll get the starting lineups, and then we'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for the starting lineups. And for the Lady Cats, just the one difference, and it's kind of been back and forth as the season's gone between Ina King and Austin Slagle. And so tonight it'll be number 2, Dazzlin Hunt, number 5, Cam Farrell, number 10, JC Owsley, number 11, Ina King, and number 14, Hannah Hill will come in. And then we have a little bit of pause in the starting lineups here as I think something with the sound system kind of went out, so they're not able to kind of do their
sound system or the spotlight. They're getting the spotlight up and going.
Yeah. Not sure here.
Poor
AD Stauffenberg. He's just kind of like, oh man, what's going on? He kind of had a late start to getting everything going for the senior night, and he handled it better. I would have been at a dead sprint. He just casually walked like, I'm not going to let it. Yeah, that's right. And for the starting lineups for the Lady Tigers, we'll have number 2, Kendall McFadden, number 4, Kira Lincoln, number 22, Sandra St. Clair, number 24, Kira Friday, and number 32, Hayden Goggles. And again, I remember saying the name Hayden Goggles and Adeline Anderson a lot last year when we were watching them. Probably Anderson a normal starter for them, but because it is senior night, they're bringing out the seniors. So looks like we're just going to have a little bit of a pause to the beginning of this one, which is just fine. We'll get going after the Sound system is reset. So while they're waiting to get that going, we are going to take a quick break. We'll get a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back for tip-off right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back. Got all the sound system figured out, and
we're turning our volume up because
yeah.
our system is good. Sorry if you're getting a lot of their noise, but
well, and we're getting a band too. I was saying did the Wind River game earlier today, and they had their band, and it was sure is fun to hear those pep bands in these gyms. Just gives a little extra atmosphere to it. Ina King wins the jump, and then looks like Dazzlin Hunt's going to knock the ball out of bounds, so the ball will go to the Lady Tigers to start off. And Goggles will start off with the ball. She'll pass over to Lincoln. Lincoln now to the top of the key. Gets it into McFadden's hands. McFadden drives in, kicks out to St. Clair. Lady Cats doing a good job in their defense here so far. And turnover there as Goggles looks to try to hit Friday, cutting through the middle of the lane, so it'll be a turnover there. And Lady Cats will have the ball. Cam Farrell will bring it up for Lady Cats, so their first possession here. It looks like they're going to see a 2-3 zone, which they've played pretty good against, and then a little shuffle of the feet there by Cam Farrell. So maybe a little pre-tournament nerves coming in here, yeah, for both teams. Goggles now has it. She'll pass over to McFadden, or I'm sorry, to Lincoln. And then McFadden has it. Oh, she looked for the backdoor cut there, but good catch pass there. And a good pass as Friday goes in and knocks down the bucket. Puts her on the score first, 2-0. Not quite a minute into this opening quarter, and then Cam Farrell's gonna lose the possession, but Lady Cats will hang on to it as it will be our ball. Yeah, I wondered how they were going to call that, because Dazzlin never really had possession of it. She just knocked it out of bounds. So opening possession went to the Tigers.
So it should go to us.
I think it should, yeah, because it wasn't really ever
retained the ball.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, so that's what the ref's explaining right now to the scores table, is that there wasn't really an opening possession. It just went out of bounds off of the Bobcats. So Lander really got first possession, and now Lady Cats get that jump ball. So 1 minute into this first quarter, 2-0. Lady Cats trail in this one. And Hannah Hill drives in, and then, gonna get another travel here, so not
Three
sure.
empty possessions, Kev. That's not how we want to start out, for sure.
Kind of a little shuffle of the feet, so same ref calling that call, so the ladies are going to have to watch their feet here. And with the ball is St. Clair. St. Clair out to Goggles. Goggles with the three. Shot is up, and she knocks it down. Goggles knocks down the three, and will have an and one opportunity.
Yeah, Dazzlin Hunt just was trying to scramble over a screen, got there, but as she got there, she just kind of body bumped and took the feet out from underneath.
Right. Gives a 5-0 lead to the Lady Tigers, and Goggles to the line for the old-fashioned 4-point play.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any old-fashioned about that. Unless
the
that's
rare.
a technical foul.
Rare,
yeah, that's the only time I ever saw 4 points back in the day.
And Cam will bring it up for Lady Cats to Dazzlin. Dazzlin now cross court to Hannah. Hannah's going to step in. Long shot up. No good. Ina King comes down with the rebound. And she goes right back up and in for Ina King.
Ina King, great rebounds. I mean, she was a foot above everybody around her, and then she just went right back in.
She kind of turned to kick it out originally and then noticed no one is around her.
It's like, hey, I can do this.
Yeah, long shot for the Lady Tigers is up and no good. They give up the offensive board to St. Clair, but then she tries to pass it underneath. It goes out of bounds. And Lady Cats will get the ball. 2 minutes into this, Lady Cats trail 6-2. And over to Hannah. And yeah, Landers 2-3 right here is posing to be some problem. So
yeah, the girls are going to have to be a little bit more guarded with their passing.
Yeah.
And
well, and I feel like those wings are just going to have to play up a little bit higher to start with, too, not play quite so low.
Oh, good entry.
Yeah. And out to Hannah. Hannah has a long three. Shot is up. Oh, off the back of the rim, but Cam Farrell's there. Rebound up, no good. And Ina King, nope, Dazzlin Hunt comes away with it. She's stepping through, changed
she
through
got
the
about
trees.
6
Yeah,
seconds.
she really did. And Dazzlin Hunt ends up with it, gets it out to Cam. Looking to pass inside. And a good pass into Ina. Ina just not quite able to handle it. And McFadden comes away with the steal. And then we got a extra ball that made its way out onto the court.
Happy to know that it's not my son's extra ball that made it out there. Oh, maybe scratch that.
I think you spoke too soon. 5:22 left, 6-2. Lady Cats trailing this one by 4. Ball goes over to Lincoln. And now a good move inside, kick out to St. Clair. Shot is up, no good, and Dazzlin Hunt's going to come away with the board. So far, Lady Cats have done a good job on the boards, a number of offensive boards, and have done a good job boxing out as well, only giving up maybe 2 offensive boards, but really no scores out of that. Ina King has it. She'll pass over to JC Owsley. Back out. Cam Farrell, top of the key. 3 is up, no good. Off the side of the rim, and will go off the Lady Cats. So Lady Tigers will come away with the ball.
Lady Cats have had multiple good looks at the basket. The shots have they've just not quite been there.
Yeah, no, been good looks at it. Luckily, they're not way off. They've just been a little bit off. So as the adrenaline kind of settles down and they just shoot normal. Oh, good backdoor cut there by McFadden. Shot is up, no good though. And offensive rebound down to Friday. Friday passes over to St. Clair. And now Goggles has it. She's going to kick it out. Long shot by Lincoln. Shot is no good. JC Owsley comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Cam Farrell. 6-2 still to score. Pass over to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin Hunt hits JC Owsley. JC Owsley goes up. A good, tough shot.
That was a tough shot. She was kind of facing away from the basket.
Right.
Jumped up, kind of spun in the air, and bank shot from about 6 feet.
Thought there maybe was going to be a little body foul there too, but no. Yeah. And now McFadden drives in, kicks out to St. Clair. St. Clair now will kick it out to Lincoln. And Lincoln pass into Goggles. Good move, left hand by Goggles, up and no good though. And Cam Farrell's going to come away with it. 6-4. Lady Cats just down by 2 in this. Dazzlin Hunt with the long 3. Shot is up, no good. And rebound comes down to McFadden. And Cam Farrell's going to be on her. Oh, and then left. Oh, could have been a travel. Yeah, and going to call the travel there. Yeah, it was a great pass from McFadden.
She would have been wide open.
Yeah, she was. She just kind of had to do a little extra step to try to get her feet right. And into the game comes Zoe Mulholland for the Lady Tigers. And Austin Slagle comes in for Lady Cats, in for Ina. Cross-court pass from Hannah Hill over to JC Owsley. JC Owsley going to drive in left-handed, pass into Austin. Austin kicks out to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin drives the middle lane. Good floater shot up, no good. Austin gets her hands on it, gets a good rebound turn, put back up, no good. And the rebound is run down by Goggles. And Dazzlin Hunt quick to get back on defense there. Mulholland now with the ball. Into the corner to McFadden. And Goggles again up at the top. She's going to pass up the 3 though. Drive in, kick out. to McFadden. McFadden's going to drive in left-hand. Shot is up, no good. J.C. Owsley comes down with another rebound. So, Hannah Hill not looking for the ball. J.C. Owsley trying to hit her, which I'm not sure why. There was definitely, we didn't have numbers there.
No, we were down 1-3.
And Zoe Mulholland steps in off the bench and knocks down a 3. Makes it 9-4. Lady Tigers over the top of Lady Cats. 2:25 left here in this opening quarter. Back over to Daz. Now Hannah in the corner. Hannah's going to drive in, kick out to Dazzlin. I like to see the dribble penetration there too. She's just a good way to at least try to make that zone move a little bit. Good screen there by Cam. She drove in and then kind of just pinned her and kicked it out. JC had a good look at it, but not her best shot.
No,
so
we won't
you
talk
should like
about
that one. You should like that one back. No, I think the student section talked about that one enough for her, so we'll leave it to them. Goggles now with it. We'll get it into St. Clair's hand. St. Clair kicks down low. Good defense there by Austin Slagle again. She gets her own rebound, does Friday. Friday gets a couple looks at it, not able to finish. Cam Farrell going to come away with it. Oh, good move there. Step through and up and unable to make the basket there. Good rebound by McFadden. McFadden kicks it out, and Goggles has it. And Dazzlin Hunt, like she's done all year, comes from behind, knocks it away, but a little too hard, and knocks it out of bounds. Yeah, kind of had 3 Lady Cats to.
No, it's like she's like, I'll just tip it to them, and it went right by everybody's legs.
And Goggles will pass it in to Mulholland, trying to get it back out to Goggles for the 3. She's going to pass it up though. Try to cross court to McFadden. J.C. Owsley pulls it away. And J.C. Owsley, good spin move there, drives in, shot too strong, and Mulholland will come down with the rebound. 1:21 left here, still 9-4 now. Our Lady Tigers over the top of Lady Cats. And Goggles tries to go up and shoot it. Lady Cats come in, steal it away, and it goes off of the feet of the Lady Tigers. So Lady Cats will have it. Lincoln comes back in for St. Clair. Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout. We'll do the same. It is 9-4 Lady Tigers over the top of the Lady Cats. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here with Lady Bobcat basketball. Minute 13 left in the opening quarter. Lady Cats trail by 5, 9-4 to the Lady Tigers. Cam Farrell will bring it up for Lady Cats. Tigers still showing that 2-3 zone, which has been pretty effective against the Lady Cats. Hannah Hill with it here now. She'll cross court over to Dazzlin Hunt. Into J.C. Owsley. J.C. Owsley right back out to Cam. Cam with the open 3. Shot is up, no good. And Mulholland comes down with the rebound. So Lander's really kind of deciding to say, we'll see if the Lady Cats can beat us from the outside. Lady Cats have had good looks, not able to make it. Goggles with a long 3. Her shot's up, no good. And an up and in for Kiara Friday. She makes it and then going to get an and 1 opportunity.
Yeah, and I think you're exactly right in regards to that. They're just going to, I think, just let us prove ourselves. Right now, I think we're 0 for 6 from the 3-point line, and we've had multiple looks from multiple players.
Right. And free throw is up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Friday.
12-4 is the score. 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
And Cam Farrell will bring it up. Gets Daz Hunt at the top of the key. She's going to dribble towards Cam, hand it off. Now kick out to J.C. Owsley. Cross court to Hannah Hill. Hannah to Dazzlin at the top. Dazzlin drives in. Little floater. Shot is up and good.
Dazzlin. That was great. She kind of split that zone right in half and just kept going.
Well, and when those outside shots aren't dropping, you got to find a different way, and that's what she did. They reversed it a few times. She got to dribble in, and good shot there. J.C. Owsley almost gets a steal from Lincoln. Lincoln pull up 15-footers up, no good. J.C. Owsley comes down with another rebound. Number of rebounds for her in the game. Kicks it to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill, long shot on the buzzer is up and no good. Good look at it, but Lady Cats are doubled up by the Lady Tigers, 12-6. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with second quarter action right after this.
To Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
All right, and we're back here for second quarter action. Lady Cats will start out on defense. Been running man-to-man here. Been pretty effective, and we were talking there in the break that really just kind of gave up a couple and ones, one being on a three-point shot, really being kind of the biggest difference here. Lady Cats just not able to make from the outside. Long shot for St. Clair. Shot is up, no good. Hannah Hill and Kiara Lincoln get tied up for it, and so jump ball there. Good toughness there by Hannah Hill. So jump ball goes to Lady Cats. And Kim Farrell will bring it up for Lady Cats against the 2-3 zone. Lady Tigers going to stay in that. So a little bit of a change here on how they're running their posts, kind of getting the short corner to come all the way out, and JC Owsley, and then keeping Austin Slagle inside. And JC just getting hounded when she touches the ball. Hannah Hill dazzling, playing catch with a little
there
bit.
We go.
And going to get a 3 seconds on Austin Slagle.
Finally, we just
reversed
got stuck on the one side. It's like move the ball, and they just started bringing it to the other side, and we got called for the 3.
Yeah. That volleyball line comes kind of through the middle of the lane. I wonder if that's not Austin. Just didn't think that was maybe the free throw line. Didn't look down, just kind of caught it. And Kiera Lincoln now with it. She gets it to, good defense there by Dazzlin Hunt. She steals it from St. Clair. Dazzlin, good job there as she waited for the traffic to get by her. That's right.
I guess Tigers.
Yeah. And JC Alsey now with it. She'll get it inside to Austin Slagle. Austin kicks it right out right away. And now Dazzlin over to Hannah. Now to Austin in the corner. Over to Dazzlin. Now to Cam, over to Hannah. Hannah looking inside.
Better ball movement this time.
And JC turnaround shot is up, no good. And rebound will come down to Mulholland. And that's going to go out of bounds on Lander as they try to pass it up to Goggles. So Lander playing a little sloppy as well here, just 90 seconds into the second quarter. Lots of turnovers on both teams.
Yeah, if we could get rid of those empty possessions and just shoot our regular shooting percentage from the 3, we'd be tied.
Yeah, for sure. Cam Farrell going to drive in, kick out to JC. JC has an open 3. Shot is up, a little long, but Austin Slagle comes down with it. Shot is up and no good. Mulholland comes down with a rebound. And gets it out here to Lincoln. Lincoln now will get it back to Mulholland. And she'll kick it back in to St. Clair. Turnaround shot. Good shot there by St. Clair. Up and in for 2. Gives them an 8-point lead, 14-6 over the top of Lady Cats. Dazzlin Hunt over to Kim. Back to Dazzlin. Over to JC. Playing catch kind of around the horn here. Good drive in by Kim.
There we go.
Drives in. She's going to be fouled across the hand there. So she will go to the line for 2. And that foul was against number 13, Zoe Mulholland. That'll be her first foul in the game, I believe. Oh, no, we had one. Dazzlin had one.
We had 2 because they shot on ones.
Oh, yeah.
I think Dazzlin had one, and then Hill.
And Hannah Hill and Austin Slagle will come out as Chloe Alsey in for the first time. So girls JV team will play during the boys varsity game, so they have to watch quarters. And looks like we had a lane violation on Lander, so Cam will have an opportunity, another one. She made her first.
Yeah, that's one way to hit your free throws.
Yeah.
Extra one,
Yeah,
free one.
you
Come
get
on,
a
let's
couple
go,
extra
Cam.
ones.
Knock her down.
And run it down, but rebound comes to Lincoln. Lincoln gonna bring it up, fast pace. Somebody's gonna have to, oh, JC steps over, gets in front of her. Mulholland now with the ball. She's gonna try to drive in. Good defense by Ina King. Handoff goes to Lincoln. Lincoln now will pass it over, or I apologize, McFadden over to Lincoln. Lincoln with the ball now. And now Friday with it, over to the corner to Mulholland. Back to the top of the key to McFadden. McFadden trying to get it into the post. Dazzlin Hunt playing tough down low too, but they do get a good entry pass into Friday.
Yeah,
and
it was a great move too.
It really was. Both Friday and Dazzlin working hard down there. Make it 16-7. Chloe Owsley with a chance at a three. Shot is no good. And rebound comes down to Lincoln. And she'll slow it up. Oh, nobody picks her up though, so she's gonna pull up. 15-foot jump shot is up and good.
18-7, 4:44 left in the second period. Lady Cats having a kind of a dry spell here.
Right.
Defense hasn't been stellar.
No, well, that one was one where they did a great job, got the ball stopped, and then everybody left it. JC Owsley turnaround jump shots up, no good. Rolls off the front of the rim, and Mulholland comes down with a rebound. And with the ball is Lincoln. She'll get it to Mulholland, now into St. Clair. St. Clair now will get it up to the top to Friday. Back to St. Clair. Oh, JC, I thought JC was gonna have that one. And Lincoln now with it, gets it back to Mulholland. Good patience here by the Lady Tigers in their offense. And good head fake there by McFadden. Shot is up and no good for Lincoln, but rebound to Lady Tigers as Mulholland gets it. And kick out to St. Clair. St. Clair long two is up and good.
That's 3 times they've scored down the floor. We got 20-7 with 3:41 left in the period.
Ooh. Oh, Cam almost getting a travel call, but gets the ball out to Chloe. Chloe to her sister JC. JC steps back, long three. Finally takes the lid off.
20-10. 3:30 left in the first half.
And maybe that'll take the lid off for Lady Cats. And again, somebody doesn't pick up their lady there, St. Clair, and then both the Lady Cats hustling after the ball, and Cam and JC kind of save it off of each other. Ball goes out of bounds. So Maggie Landon will come in for the first time.
Into the lineup, number 31, Chance.
And Chance will come in for the Lady Tigers. Goggles has the ball out. She'll pass it to Mulholland. Mulholland to McFadden. And just kind of around the horn, try to get a ball into Goggles. Pass right into Chance. And shot is up, no good. Chloe Owsley comes down with the rebound. Just over 3 minutes left here in this first half, 20-10. Lady Tigers lead over Lady Cats. Ina King with it. Good, strong move there. Goes up with the shot. Oh, and gonna get a travel.
She was gonna get a foul.
Yeah, I did too. Mulholland did too. She's kind of rubbing her head like, oh man, but ends up getting a travel call. Goggles now with the ball. Just under 3 minutes left in this opening half. Mulholland with it now. Pass over to St. Clair. St. Clair, good move through, step through, shot is up, no good, and Chloe Owsley comes down with another rebound, gets it into JC. JC will run the show here with Cam out. And Maggie Landon over in the corner, shot is up and good, so Maggie Landon comes in off the bench and knocks down a
20-13, 2:28 left. We're now shooting our percentage.
Yeah.
If we could light it up a little more, that'd help.
That would help a lot. And then that'll open up the middle a little bit more too for him. And McFadden with the ball here. Run like a kind of a high flex here a little bit. And it looks like we're gonna get a 3-second call on Lady Tigers. And Austin Slagle will come in for Ina King.
2:08 left in the half, 20-13. Lady Cats closing on that lead.
And JC Owsley now with it, gets it to Hannah. Hannah back to Maggie. Now to Hannah again. Hannah's going to drive in, kick out to JC. A little low, but JC's able to run down. Oh, did drag her foot. Austin now tries to look opposite, kick it out to Maggie, but still does come to St. Clair. And Maggie does a good job of chasing it down. And then pass goes into Goggles. Goggles kicks out and gets it to Chance. Now to Mulholland. Chance with it. Chance with a long three. Shot is up. No good off the front of the rim. And Goggles gets a rebound. Shot is up and good for Goggles.
22-13. Timeout. Bobcats.
And we'll get a quick 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout. 1:26 left here in this first half. Lady Cats trailing by 9, 22-13 to the Lady Tigers. Lady Cats doing a good job kind of breaking that streak there of not making a couple buckets. So hopefully they can close it out here strong in the last minute 20. Kick out to Chloe. Chloe back to JC. JC to Hannah. Hannah steps into the three. Shot is up off the front of the rim and looks like it's going to go off of Chloe Owsley. She knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, Hannah's a little colder than we've seen her the last couple of weeks. Hopefully halftime treats her well.
Right. And long pass into St. Clair in the corner, and Lady Cats come over. Oh, going to get called for a hand foul there. They're going to call that one on... They're going to call that one on Hannah. So Hannah picks up her second foul. First team in this quarter. Not a lot of fouls being called in the game today. And pass comes out to St. Clair. Oh, and Maggie almost getting a steal there from Goggles. But Goggles comes away with it. Gets it to Friday. Friday tries to drive baseline. Good defense by Austin Slagle again. And now Chance with the ball. Over to St. Clair, now up to the top to Friday. Friday with a long shot there is up and no good. I wasn't sure if they were going to call that a 2 or 3, but we don't have to worry about it. Didn't go in.
Fortunately for us.
That's right. And still there as Chance comes in and steps in front of JC. JC puts hands down as she tries to shoot the ball. Tried to get him up real fast there at the end to make it look like she went straight up, but crossed the arms. So that will send Chance to the line for the first time.
22-13, 27.9 seconds left in the first half.
First one by Chance is up and good.
23-13.
100% for the Lady Tigers. 3 of 3 so far from the free throw line. Hannah Hill and Dazzlin Hunt will come in for Maggie Landon and Chloe Owsley. Next one here for Chance is up and good as well. So they maintain that 100% from the free throw line. Lady Cats 1 of 2. Cam Farrell going to bring it up for Lady Cats. Pass over to JC Owsley. Back to Cam. Cam out to Dazzlin. Dazzlin going to drive in, kick it out to JC. JC steps into the three, too strong. Off the backboard, and Austin...
Jump ball.
Austin and Mulholland both hustle after of it and must have both hit it out at the same time. Jump ball goes to the Lady Tigers. 6.6 seconds left. And Goggles will have it now. And kick it out. Long, deep three is up and no good from Chance. She's had time to maybe get a couple dribbles in to get a little closer, but it was a good shot. Lady Cats trailing this one by 11, 24-13. So as they go into halftime, going to have to make a few adjustments, see what they can do to change things up. And we will be back after a few minutes and a word from our sponsors right after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back here. Lady Cats trailing this one, Lady Tigers 24-13. And real quick, we'll do the quality in and suites stats at the half. And for the Lady Tigers, you have Kira Lincoln with 2 points, Zoe Mulholland with 3, Sandra St. Clair with 4 points, Kira Friday scoring 7 points with that and 1. Chance comes in the game, knocks down 2 free throws for her 2 points, and then Goggles with 6 points, having that 4-point play in the first quarter, giving them 24 points. For your Lady Cats, Dazzlin Hunt has 2. Maggie Landon comes in off the bench, knocks down a 3 for her 3. Cam Farrell going 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. JC Owsley with 5 points, and Ina King with 2 gives the Lady Cats 13. So Lady Cats going to need to come out with some more on-target shots. Got quite a few good looks at it, just not able to get in there, and then really not able to get into the middle of the lane much at all today, and really they're going to have to see some outside shots fall down in order to kind of loosen up that middle a little bit right now, because Lander's really kind of challenging Thermop to beat them from the outside. They're not, I mean, they're still going out and closing out and doing that, but they're more willing to leave that open over the outside or the inside. So they've played really well. So anything with us looking at the keys to the game that we can.
Well, we talked a little bit before in regards to keys to the game, playing with confidence. I'd say plus minus. There's been some high spots where they have been playing well and doing well, but we haven't seen the level of confidence we saw, a week and a half ago and last Thursday night. Number 2, keeping Anderson off the glass there 100%.
Hey,
Anderson has not been off the bench. You and I were talking, not sure why that is. So that's been a non-factor. Valuing the ball, we haven't done a great job. We had those, first 3 possessions, we were empty positions, no shot at the basket, and we've continued to have a couple of turnovers here and there. So I think we definitely could improve on that. As you were kind of mentioning against that zone, I think we got to move the ball. We got to penetrate and then find the open player, or penetrate all the way in like Daslin's done a couple times and just take the shot. So I think we need to be a little bit more aggressive on that. And, with that, move the ball quicker around that perimeter. It takes the zone a little while to catch up. And so if you're moving it quick enough passes, they're going to eventually fall behind. And then that's when you'll have your opportunity.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, the best way to beat a zone is passing fast, but also have to recognize there's been a few times where we've come down just lackadaisically kind of passing to a spot, and I've noticed McFadden little by little has started to creep up a little closer to try to get that steal. So they also need to recognize where they're throwing it and passing it to. And then I'd like the few times they have fed it into the post players, they've kind of just turned and kicked it out right away. So I sure would like to see them square up and look at it as well. So with that being said, we're going to take another couple minute break here, come back with second half action right after this, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back starting second half action here on 101.7 KDNO with Kevin Gerber and Travis Bomengen. Lady Cats will start with the ball here in the second half, and just like you said, kind of looking already to attack the middle as
a lot more penetration, just one possession.
Yeah, Hannah Hill drove in, and then they get a good pass in there. J.C. Housley ends up with a ball turnaround. Shot is up and good.
Just inside the free throw line, she kind of turned, thought she'd pass it out, turned back, take the shot.
We'll have to thank Coach Weinberger, make it sound like we know what we're talking about every once in a while. Oh, good hesitation play there. Up and in for Friday.
Yeah, she just went about 6 feet away from the basket, kind of paused, and then went right around for the layup.
Yeah, it was good. And Kim Farrell now with it. Pass over to Dazzlin. Set a little screen there. Get JC the ball again. She's going to drive in. Turn around, jump shots up, gets her own rebound, tries to put it back up, no good, and Friday comes down with the rebound.
Ooh, a little bit of an extended forearm.
Yeah, it was. Right in front of the ref, too.
I know.
Surprised he didn't say anything. Oh, McFadden, another great pass to Friday, and Friday just right through the middle, up and in for 2, makes it 28-15. Lady Cats trail by 13. Lady Tigers going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Pass over to Hannah. Now into Ina King in the middle. Back out to Hannah. Hannah steps into the 3. Shot is up. Oh, man, I thought, oh, they're going to call it off. And that's again, I wish they'd clarify that. Yeah, because really the way I've always understood it is if it hits the top of the backboard and bounces towards the court, it's in. If it bounces away or hits something else, then it's out of bounds. But anyways, and left in the corner, St. Clair. She's going to pass it to Goggles. Goggles kind of loses her step, ball on the ground, and 4 of the 5 girls hitting the floor there. And 6:15 in the third quarter left, 28-15, Lady Cats trail, and Austin Slagle.
And number 30, Austin Slagle.
Let's see, Landon and also Frederick are in. Kinsey Frederick comes in for the first time, Lady Cat. And Lincoln now with the ball. Kick out, shot is up, no good for Lincoln. Rebound by Dazzlin. 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Lady Cats trail 28-15. Dazzlin gonna bring it up. Pass over to Maggie. Maggie left open in the corner. Shot is up and good for Maggie Landon. She knocks down her second. Yeah.
That's right. Maggie's shooting well today.
Makes it 28-18, knocks it down to a 10-point game. And now Friday, who's, man, they definitely are going to have to find a better answer for her.
She's eating our lunch right now.
6 points for her, all 6 points for the Tigers coming from Friday.
And all of them just entry pass.
And Hunt, good jump stop, loses the ball off her hand a little bit, shoots it off the backboard. And then rebound comes down to St. Clair. St. Clair's going to try to pass it up to Goggles, and ball's going to go over her head out of bounds.
30-18, 5:21 left in the third.
Kinsey will pass it into Dazzlin. Dazzlin will bring it up for Lady Cats. And Maggie Landon and Dazzlin Hunt run into each other as they chasing down a pass. And ball just bouncing off the feet of Lincoln. A little bit of a soccer game there for a second. A lot of bodies hitting the ground all of a sudden here.
Interesting little run, both sides.
And Dazzlin Hunt will bring it back up for Lady Cats. Now over to Maggie. Now inside to JC. JC up and over, gets it to Kinsey Frederick. She'll step in, shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to St. Clair to Goggles. Goggles now passes it across, and shot is missed by Lincoln. Rebound by Austin. 4:45 left. Back into JC Owsley. JC turns. There's a lot of, gonna get a jump ball there. Thought maybe it was gonna be across the arm, but
30-18, 4:40 left in the third period.
And Aberdeen King will come in for the first time for Lady Cats.
We got 4 of our 5 starters sitting.
Right. Trying to get a spark from somebody here to see what's going on. It's kind of been Maggie so far, but oh man, a wide open shot left open for Kendall McFadden as she knocks down the 3.
33-18, 4:27 left in the third.
Dazzlin Hunt will bring it up again. She's going to drive into the middle, tries to pass over the top, and another steal here for Kendall McFadden as she has a wide open layup up and good.
5 points for McFadden in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and now Chloe Owsley will come in for Lady Cats. Pass over to Maggie Landon. Maggie Landon's going to try to drive in. She'll kick into Austin Slagle. Back out to Dazzlin. Oh, a little too late as... and there's Anderson, I guess I didn't even notice, and she just came in.
She must have been in trouble for a half.
Yeah, it might be. And now Mulholland with a deep shot. Shot is up, no good. Davidine King, and there you go. Davidine King and Anderson get into to a little scuffle as far as to get the rebound. And now we have all 5 starters on the bench now for Lady Cats.
3:47 left in the third, 35-18.
And good sportsmanship there as Mulholland came down and gave Davidine a high five, kind of saying, man, way to get up there and get a rebound. So that was kind of neat to see. And Maggie landed now with it, pass over to Chloe Owsley. And she tries to force it inside to Davidine King, gonna get knocked away. And Goggles now with it. She's gonna pull back here. 35-18, Lady Cats trail by 17. Friday with the shot and not able to make it. Austin Slagle gets it, saves it to Davidine. Davidine to Kenzie Frederick, and Kenzie will bring it up before Lady Cats pass to Chloe. 3:15 left here. Gets it over to Maggie. Maggie back over to Chloe at the top. Back over to Maggie. And good entry pass into Austin. Austin goes up, and unable to make it, gets her own rebound. No good. Davidine King gets it and one. Oh, they're gonna call it on the ground, but I thought she was going in.
Call that on the ground?
I'm not sure. But that foul is going to go against number 2, Kendall McFadden. It'll be her first personal, first team. Said that almost in sync with the overhead for everybody. That sounded like it was in stereo surround sound all of a sudden. Kenzie Frederick tries to drive in the middle, get a shot up, and Anderson blocks that. Goggles now with it. And she's going to pass into Anderson. Anderson, good pass over to Friday. And Friday's shot is up, no good. Davidine King comes in, and she'll rip away the rebound. So Davidine King coming in, doing a great job. Kenzie Frederick with it, back over to Chloe. Good screen by Maggie Landon. And they're going to call a foul on
I thought we were going to get
St. Clair.
Offensive screen foul.
Yeah, I guess that is on Goggles, and that'll be her first, team second. So she'll come out, and Lincoln will come in for her. Maggie Landon set to toss in for Lady Cats. Do see kind of a little different energy out of this group, though, so far.
Well, and they're shooting the ball well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're running the plays, penetrating kind of the stuff we talked about.
Right. And Chloe Owsley now with it to Maggie. Maggie gonna drive in. Oh, just got poked away right at the end. And gonna get a jump ball here. That is gonna go to Lander. 35-18, still is the score, 2:22 left here. Maggie Landon will come out.
Say we got too many people on the floor.
Yeah. Now I think we don't have enough. Oh, no, we do. I didn't, so I was like, I guess two blended together all of a sudden. I'm not sure what happened, so. And good defense by Davidine. So Davidine coming in playing really well. JC Owsley, Austin Slagle, Hannah Hill, Davidine King, and Cam Farrell in for Lady Cats. And JC almost gets batted away. Lincoln now with the ball. JC Owsley on her. Looks like the Lady Cats come out and gonna have to watch the backside there. It's Friday.
1-2-2 or
right. And let's see what we are gonna get an over and back. Oh, but yeah, I was gonna say I thought JC got her hands on it, so they're gonna say it was a tip.
Conference.
Yeah. So it'll be white ball. They'll have to go full length of the court.
35-18 remains. 2 minutes left in the third period.
And yeah, just kind of an extended 2-3 here. Well, I'm not really sure. It's a little bit different. Oh, kind of a jump pass from Anderson trying to find Friday, and passes up and no good.
Definitely has Lander not operating as well with
Right.
that change in defense.
And Cam Farrell going to bring it up in a hurry for Lady Cats. And JC kind of just looks away, and right as the pass is coming, she tries to pass to the outside hand, and the ball goes out of bounds. And Lincoln now will bring it up for Lady Tigers. Pass over to Mulholland, and then Anderson there. Passes to Friday. Austin Slagle comes away with the steal, though. Gets it back to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell going to bring it up for Lady Cats. Handoff to JC Owsley. Cross court to Hannah Hill. Tough pass into Davidine King, and Davidine goes up. She's going to be fouled by Adeline Anderson.
35-18 still the score. 1:10 left in the third period as Davidine goes to the free throw line.
Davidine's come in and played really well
She
for
has
Lady Cats.
Both ends of the floor.
Yeah. Been really aggressive. First one is up and no good. Shoots the ball really well. And into the game is Chance for the first time, this half. Minute 10 left in this third quarter. Davide King's second one is up and no good either. Anderson gets the rebound. She'll pass it over to Lincoln. Lincoln will drive it up the sideline. Try to get it to Goggles, ends up in Mulholland's hands. And now Goggles with it again. She'll pass into Anderson. Slagle on her again, just doing a great job playing defense. And Hannah Hill comes down with the rebound. Cam Farrell now with it, passes over to the top to JC. Now to Davide. Davide to Cam. Cam
looked at it.
Splits through the defense. Davide King gets through there. Gets her own rebound. Shot is up, no good again. And Anderson comes down with the rebound. Mulholland with the ball now. Over to Goggles. And shot is, nope, Chance has it. Passes it inside to Goggles. And then a deep three is up, no good. Cam Farrell comes down with it. Shot was missed by Lincoln. Cam Farrell coming down in a hurry. She'll pass out to JC. JC with the open three. Shot is up and no good. And Mulholland got the rebound, but Hannah Hill comes in and another jump ball by Hannah Hill. Will be the Bobcats under their hoop.
We've been stuck at 35-18 for about 3.5 minutes.
17 seconds left here in this third quarter. Hannah Hill now set to pass in. And gets it to Davide. Davide tries to kick out to Cam Farrell. Goggles is going to have a chance at an open layup. Goes up left-handed. Shot is no good. Rebound by Lincoln. Kicks it out to Chance. Chance now out to Mulholland. Mulholland steps into the three. Shot is up. No good. Cam Farrell gets a rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Anderson. Anderson going to pick up her second. Team's fourth. 1 second left, so Lady Cat's going to have to give the old heave-ho to the shot here.
Tiger foul, number 50, Alan Anderson's second personal, fourth team foul.
And 1 second left. Cam Farrell's going to get it. Throw it full, about three-quarter court. No good, and leaves it 35-18 at the end of three. Lady Cats trail by 17 in this one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the end of the third quarter. Lady Cats trailing this one by 17. They're going to have to put up some points and put them up in bunches here to erase this 17-point deficit. So we'll see here. Young Guns kind of came in off the bench, gave the Lady Cats a little bit of a spark. Didn't end up doing a lot of scoring, but gave the Cats a lot of good looks at the hoop anyways. And then Davide coming in and playing tough down around the rim as well. So 35-18 gives them a 17-point deficit, unfortunately. So Lady Tigers will start with the possession here, start of the fourth quarter. Looks like Lady Cats are going to come out on 1-3-1. That's what was kind of throwing us off. I don't think we got to see them actually set up right away.
Kind of a glob.
Yep. And Goggles will have the ball now. And kick it out to St. Clair. St. Clair's going to drive in left hand. Good pass into Friday. Friday's shot is up, and she will be fouled. Go to the line to shoot two. Will Friday, where she is 1 of 1. And that will go against Austin Slagle, be her first. Not a lot of fouls for Lady Cats in this game. Not a lot of fouls, period, really. First one is up and good for Friday. She's 100% for the evening.
They're doubling our score at this point, 36-18.
Next one for Friday is up and good. 37-18, a 19-point lead here for Lady Tigers over your Lady Cats. Cam Farrell has it, gets over to JC. Jump pass into Austin Slagle, back out to Cam. Cam now inside to Davidine. Davidine open, gets blocked by Anderson, but she tries to pass it across. Oh man, bodies all over the floor, and somehow Friday kind of just chucks it over to St. Clair. Goggles now passes it, tries to get it in to McFadden and off of Lady Cats. Makes it 37-18, 35 seconds into this fourth quarter. Goggles taking it out for Lady Tigers. And she'll pass it into Anderson. Anderson's shot is up and good.
Well, we've talked a little bit, Kevin, about the girls getting it in. They're getting the ball where it needs to be. It's just the girls aren't squaring up and taking a good, good shot. They're just kind of throwing the ball up.
Yeah, well, and anytime it goes inside, it's just getting double teamed. And then Davidine just kind of got ahead of herself a little bit. Feet got tangled up, and she got to travel there. She was trying to drive into the hoop.
7:06, 39-18 left in the fourth quarter.
Goggles now bring it up the near side. She's going to pass it inside to Friday, back out to Goggles. Goggles now cross court, gets it over to St. Clair. St. Clair steps in, shot is up and good for St. Clair.
41-18, 6:52.
Yeah, not how the Lady Cats wanted to start this fourth quarter for sure. They're kind of pouring it on right now. JC Owsley now back into Austin Slagle, back out. Shot is up and good as JC Owsley
talks about that kick out three, how effective that is, because the way the defense is moving, it's in your favor, and she just hammers that.
Well, and you're already squared up to the hoop. Oh, good pass into Anderson. Anderson not able to make it, gets it to Austin. So Cam Farrell now brings it up the court here. Good pass into Austin Slagle. Austin, good move there, and then she's going to get blocked by Anderson. And pass in. Oh, and then the ball just rolls between the ladies' legs there, and then we're going to get a travel called on McFadden. There is no loss of action when the ball hits the floor because there are bodies
everywhere.
Well, and then it's all of a sudden it's slick and balls are rolling between people's legs and everybody's diving on the floor.
There's definitely been 3 times where the ball has traveled a long way without anybody in control.
Daz Hunt back into the game, pull-up jump shot up and no good. Ina King into the game also onto the ground. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball, and that will stay with the Lady Cats.
Lady Bobcats.
Daz Hunt set to take it out for Lady Cats. 41-21, 5:54 left here in this fourth quarter. Over to JC. JC steps in, three-point shot is up and good. Knocks down another one.
Lighting it up. 41-24. That's 2 threes in a row for JC.
Right, third one for the evening. And now Friday with it. And into the corner to St. Clair. St. Clair steps into the three, and then she knocks one down.
Timeout, Lady Tigers.
We're going to take a quick timeout. So 44-24. We're going to do the same. We'll be right back after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. And 44-24, 5:33 left here in this fourth quarter. Kinsey Frederick back in the lineup. Like something might have got JC for a second, so they're going to check her out, make sure she's okay. And Cam Farrell will have the ball. Gets it into high post to Ina King, back out to Cam. And Cam Farrell. Shot is up, no good. Ina King up high for the rebound.
Unreal.
Yeah, and gets blocked as she goes back in, and then Austin Slagle comes down with the ball, her and Friday.
Man, when Ina King decides to jump, she just skies up there.
She really does. She's always fun to watch in volleyball too, man. She can just hammer the ball. Pretty sure my daughter was a recipient of a couple of those. I think it's called concussion protocol. All right. And Friday with a pass to Anderson underneath and up and in for Anderson.
They just dissected the Lady Cats'
press there. Yeah, they really do.
Layup.
Well, and Austin just has to be disciplined in that to just say, well, I can give up the one in front of me. I just can't give up anything behind me. Cam Farrell now is going to drive with the left hand, kind of around the horn. She drives in, tries to get a shot up, gets across the arm there. Shot is no good, but she will go to the line to shoot two.
46-24, 4:43 left in the fourth period as Cam gets ready to shoot her first free throw.
And she is 1 of 2 on the evening. Her and Davidine, the only 2 to shoot free throws this evening. And shot is up, no good. And we did just get word that the JV boys played in the other gym and lost that game 32-31.
Oh, tough.
Yeah. And looks like JC's okay, so she comes back in. Davidine, little ginger on her foot there, or walking gingerly there.
Second shot by Cam is up and good.
Makes it 46-25. Pass inside to St. Clair, up no good. Anderson gets the offensive board and put back, so 6 points for her here in this fourth quarter. And Cam Farrell almost dribbled off her knee and gets it stolen away. McFadden comes away with the ball, and looks like Kinsey Frederick will foul her across the arm. It'll be her first, team's second.
48-25, 4:19 left in the fourth period.
And that'll send McFadden to the line. 4-2, first one is up and no good. First missed free throw for the Lady Tigers tonight.
Yeah, McFadden's already made a couple herself.
And Hannah Hill will come in for Cam. Second one here for McFadden is up and good.
49-25, 4:19 left in the game.
And Dazzlin will pass it up to JC. JC back to Dazzlin. Dazzlin will drive in, jump stop. Good turnaround pass to Austin Slagle. Austin up and in for 2.
From the free throw line. Oh, good defense by Lady Cats. Oh, Dazzlin.
Dazzlin not quite able to get enough hands on it to toss it back in, and ball will go off of Dazzlin.
Lady Cats in the full court press.
And pass up ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln to Friday. Friday's going to drive in. Shot is up, no good, but Anderson's there. And we're going to get either a travel or a jump ball.
Now, Lady Cats are doing a good job on the up front, but once the ball gets by them, they're not doing a good job getting back.
No, transition defense needs to kind of be quicker, especially once it hits half court, just all out sprint to the lane.
Yep.
And JC finds Kinsey on the baseline. Shot is up, no good, and rebound comes down to Friday. Friday now up ahead to McFadden, and JC Owsley's going to swat across the arms there, and she'll pick up her second. We'll send McFadden to the line again.
Well, we had not a lot of fouls the first 3 periods of the game, but we're kind of playing some catch-up here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Hill and Owsley, the only ones with 2 fouls in the game. First one is up and no good for McFadden.
Score is 49-27, 3:31 left in the game.
And second one here for McFadden is up, no good. Dazzlin Hunt goes up high, gets a rebound. And she'll bring it up, gets it to JC, and then through JC's hands as McFadden just kind of steps over, and she's been doing that all night, just kind of anticipating passes. And Cats do get caught up on sticking to the right side. And St. Clair will pass in to Lincoln. Lincoln back over to St. Clair. St. Clair now, good hands by Hannah Hill as she knocks it out. And because they were going to have another layup, and pass through some traffic there, gets stolen by Lady Tigers. Friday now with it to Lincoln. Lincoln over to Mulholland. Geez, good ball movement there. And now Friday ends up with it up and in for Kiara Friday.
51-27, 3 minutes left.
Yeah, and she is having herself a good senior night. Dazzlin Hunt with it. Pass over to JC Owsley. Cross court to Hannah. Hannah, 15-foot jumper up and good.
There we go.
Hannah Hill knocking her shot down there. 51-29 now. And now over to McFadden. McFadden to Mulholland, and Hannah Hill with another steal here. So the press, she's been doing good there. Ball gets knocked away, but JC Alsey comes away with it. Over to Kinsey Frederick. Now to Hannah. Hannah to, she'll pull up, jump shot again. Shot is no good. And St. Clair has it. McFadden ends up with it around the lane. She just nonchalantly tosses it up, no good. JC Alsey comes down with it. Daz Hunt now with the ball. Drive through, gets it to Austin. Austin turns and shoots right into Mulholland's hands, but Mulholland will knock it out of bounds. No good.
2 minutes left, scores 51-29.
And Ina King, Cam Farrell, and Chloe Alsey all in for Austin, Hannah, and Daslin. And jump shot there is up, no good. Ina King comes in with another rebound. Goes up, JC Alsey now with the ball. Shot is up and good for JC Alsey. JC Alsey having a good game tonight. Makes it 51-31. And now McFadden with the ball. Gets over to St. Clair in the corner. St. Clair gonna drive in, finds Friday. Friday now with the ball. Just dips that shoulder up, no good. Ina King comes down with the rebound. Chloe Alsey now with the ball, gets it into Cam Farrell's hands. 90 seconds left here, 20-point deficit for Lady Cats in this one, 51-31. Cam Farrell over the top to Ina. Ina cross court to JC. JC steps in, three's up, no good. JC gets her own rebound though, drives in, shot is up and good.
That's nice. Girls have cut it to 18. They were down 25 or 27, I think.
And Mulholland now with the ball, gets it to Friday. Friday to St. Clair. St. Clair in the corner, shot is up, no good. And ball will go off of the Lady Tigers, so Lady Cats will have it, a chance to cut into that deficit again.
103 left in the game, 51-13.
And the seniors for Lady Tigers will come off and get a little ovation there from the home crowd, as they're the three seniors. 1 minute left here. Cam Farrell will bring it up. Kicks over to Chloe Alsey. Now over to JC. JC into Ina King. Ina King, finds Cam Farrell. Back to Ina King. Nice. Good pass there. Ina not quite ready for it. And ball ends up in Brianna Lincoln's hands. Pass up ahead. Shot is up. No good. And then offensive board to number 53 there. Shot is up and good.
53-33, 40 seconds left in the game.
And that foul was on Ina, her first. Shot is up and good. And in for Lady Cats is Charlie Slagle, and Morgan Jones will come in as well. 54-33, 40 seconds left here in the game. Charlie will take the ball out, pass it up to Cam Farrell. Cam over to Charlie. Now down into Morgan. Morgan a little too high for her, and we are officially into the Kevin doesn't have all these players in the scorebook time of the game.
They're getting warmed up for the girls' JV game, because
right.
The girls' JV is going to be playing while the boys' varsity game, just like the boys did.
Yep. And Kinsey Frederick now with it. Pass into Cam Farrell. 30 seconds left here. Get it to Chloe. Chloe passes into Morgan. Tries to get into Morgan. Ball gets stolen by the Tigers. Pass it up ahead here. And good play there as they get it up ahead again to Lady Tigers. Shot is up and good. As number 3 knocks it down and has an and one opportunity as well.
The Lady Tigers are going to have some height coming up.
Yeah, they really are.
3 girls on the floor right now that are towering above all of our girls.
Right.
So it's going to be kind of a...
And that's including all their... I mean, they're not graduating their height,
no.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The next couple of years, they're going to be a little more...
and shot is good.
Down low game. 14 seconds left.
And Chloe Alsey with it, gets it to Charlie. Charlie can shoot the ball from deep and knocks one down.
Nothing but net for Slagle.
Yeah. She's always good for knocking down the big 3, makes it 57-36, and that will be the ball game. Shot is up and no good. So end of the game, 57-36, and I'll go right into our final stats of the game. here as Dazzlin Hunt ended with the 2 points for her. Chloe Owsley, or I apologize, Maggie Landon knocking down 2 threes for 6 points. Cam Farrell going 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 2 points. JC Owsley leading the scoring for the Ladies Cats, scoring 17. Ina King with a bucket for 2. Hannah Hill with a bucket for 2. Davidine King going 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Charlie Slagle not coming in off the bench late, knocking down a 3. And then Austin Slagle with a bucket, scoring 2. Lady Cats had a really good fourth quarter, scoring, let's see, 18 points in the fourth quarter, so a good fourth quarter for Lady Cats. For the Lady Tigers, 6 points for Kendall McFadden, going 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Kira Lincoln scoring 2. Zoe Mulholland knocking down a 3 early in the game for her 3 points. St. Clair scoring 9 points, knocking down a 3. Chance going 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 2 points. Goggles scoring 6 points, going 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Adeline Anderson scoring 6 points. Number 53 for Lady Tigers gets an and 1 for her 3 points, and number 3 for Lady Tigers gets an and 1 for her 3 points. Kira Friday leading all the scoring for Lady Tigers, and she had, let's see, 17 points, going 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So Kira Friday was 17 and JC Owsley was 17 for Lady Cats. So Lady Cats lose this one. We do have a, I was like, oh my goodness, I thought they were giving us a 36-minute time frame, but we have about 10 minutes here before the boys start. We're going to take a quick break, get a word from our sponsors. We'll be back for Bobcat basketball right after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. the service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Worland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're here for Bobcat basketball, getting ready to go against Lander Tigers, and Travis will be joining us here in a minute. He'll go through some of the stats. We do match up with this team pretty good. I did have the pleasure of going and watching Lander play Worland last week, and kind of took them down to the wire. Had a chance actually to beat Worland, and then Owen Page knocking down a bucket on the buzzer to beat Lander. So Bobcats definitely going to have their hands full. It is a winnable game for them as well. Really, from what I could tell, Parker Sixby, number 2 for them, he's one of their seniors. He's probably their best outside shooter. He really had a good game, definitely a good second half for the Tigers. And then I think Bennett Washburn's probably one of their better players as well, number 15. You'll see him. He's also a senior, kind of one of their taller guys on the team, but he got into foul trouble in the game that I was watching, so not sure, exactly how effective he can be, but it'll be interesting to see how the Bobcats go. And then, Bobcats just needing to do some things here to get kind of going for games here going in. Noah St. Clair also had a really good game from what I watched, and so they're pretty good. As Travis gets set up here, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Keys to the Game right after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here, and Travis just kind of was talking here about what I watched with Lander against Worland when I went and watched them in Worland, and really had every opportunity to win the game. Ended up losing on the buzzer as Owen Page came in, knocked down a good little 8-foot jumper to win the game over the top of the Tigers. But Sixby and Washburn, their seniors, or a couple of their seniors, kind of some of their better players. And then I know you'll go through some stats as well here. So what do you have for some stats and keys to the game?
Well, as we look, the Thermop Bobcats are coming in 10-9, where Lander's coming in 5-14. As you look at the rest of the stats, points per game is pretty close. 3-point, 2-point shooting's about the same. We're a little bit better from the free throw line. They're only shooting 50% on the season. The big differential is on rebound. They only get 6 offensive boards a game and 18 defensive, so they're only pulling down 24 boards a game, where we're pulling down an average of 34. The rest of the numbers are about the same, the turnover margin and that. Some of the common opponents who've kind of been interesting. Thermop with us in Pinedale, we were 39-41. They were 70-68. Warland, both of us have won a game against Warland. They lost that nail biter, as you mentioned, and then Lovell, they had a really close one, almost pulled off the win. They were 51-52, where Lovell kind of handed us a big one. So I don't know, as we go quickly into keys of the game, number one, talked about it with the girls, same thing with the boys. We need to continue playing with confidence and playing as a team. They've really kind of stepped up and done some great things the last couple of weeks as well, kind of moving in the right direction as we're getting ready for regionals. Number two, continue the aggressive defense. I think the defense last week against Pinedale really kind of shut down their scoring and really helped out. Number three, valuing the ball on both ends of the floor. We've talked about that, and the boys just need to really be taking care of the ball and then moving it up, aggressive passes, and then again, talk, block, and crash, and that's all the defensive and offensive board as well. We just need to improve our defensive communication, make sure we're blocking out and then hit the boards on both ends. So with that, I'll let you kind of talk to us about the starting lineup for both teams.
Bobcats look like we're got another change in the starting lineup here for the Bobcats. So we have number 0, Jet Longwell, number 2, Canyon Gerber, number 22, Zach Hasty, number 23, Brody Potter, and back into the starting lineup, number 24, Andrew Howell for the Bobcats. And for the Tigers, we have number 1, Peyton Bell, number 2, Parker Sigsby, number 4, Talon Whelan, apologize, number 15, Bennett Washburn, and number 23, Noah St. Clair. And again, from what I saw, Sigsby, Washburn, and St. Clair is probably their top players. And it looks like we had another mess up with the starting lineups. Kind of as they try to get into it, the lights go off and it resets. It resets the microphone for some reason. So we're gonna have a silent entry here for them. So
that's kind of well, at least it's not senior night tonight.
Yeah.
They may have to make some modifications for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, and the athletic director, he's having to go back and forth, and it's like clocks are the lights are back on, so I think we're good to go. All right, so 8 minutes here as we get ready to go here for the start of this game. We've got Washburn and Potter set to jump. Potter definitely has the size advantage on Washburn as far as just girth and strength. And
talked about him.
And tip in to Bell, and Bell gets it, misses the layup though, and Zach Casey will get it, pass it over to Gerber. Now to Andrew, back over to Gerber. Lob into Jet cross court to Andrew Howell. Now into Brody Potter at the high post, down to low, and good entry pass
by
there.
Brody Potter to Jet Longwell for an easy layup.
Good ball movement by the Bobcats too. All 5 players touching the ball in that possession. And now ball goes through Bell. Bell was the other one that speed, man, he can fly when he wants to. Shot is up, no good. Rebound does come down to St. Clair. He's gonna go underneath the hoop here. Bell's shot is up and he knocks down the 3. And we have a shoe untied, so stoppage of play. Makes it 3-2. Tigers over the top of Bobcats.
Tigers are starting out in a full court press here.
Right, a little 2-on-2 here. And I saw the Warland Warriors really handled their pressure pretty good. Again, it's kind of just to slow everything down more than anything. So the Bobcats, they just play with some poise here and not try to rush through that. Just like they did, they broke it, took their time. And now Gerber, Howell, and Hasty kind of playing catch on the outer sides here, waiting for the post players to move around. Hasty now has it as he gets a pass from Longwell, now into the high post, back down to Longwell.
Longwell good
has
ball movement.
And we'll see if the statistician gives Brody the assist on that one as he kind of tipped it.
I think this is the first time that Jess had 4 points this quick in a game.
That's
at
right.
the beginning. He's usually a slower start, but yeah, can start strong.
And drive in, shot is up and no good for Whelan, and Brody Potter comes down with it, gets it into Andrew Howell. Tigers are gonna show pressure. Potter gets it right over to Hasty, now to Howell. Andrew to his brother Zach, and Just Brody needed to keep driving in there. Washburn steps over, gets the steal, and Whelan now with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cats. Gets it to Washburn, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Andrew.
3-4, Bobcats with the lead, 6:02 left in the first period.
Bobcat foul number 24, Andrew Howell.
Whelan threw me for a loop. I didn't recognize he got a haircut since the last time I saw him, so I wasn't sure. And Bell now with the ball for Bobcats. Zach on him. Kind of looks like Bobcats are just anything where they try to weave or do anything, Bobcats are just trading off. Sigsby with a deep three, shot is up, no good. Good box out by Longwell, gets it to Gerber. And again, Bobcats just gonna have to recognize that there might be pressure all the time. Longwell with it now, gets it to Gerber. Gerber head fake, gets it over to Andrew. Andrew steps in three, his shot is up, no good. Gerber comes in for the rebound,
nice
up
rebound.
and good. That whole side was just left wide open. And Kenyon knocks down the two. And Whelan now with the ball. You're gonna keep driving in. Good defense by Brody Potter. Shot is up, no good. Good box out, but St. Clair still able to get his hands on it. Andrew did everything right except forgot to get his hands up and go get the ball, but he did a great box out on St. Clair.
6-3, Bobcats with the lead, 5:18 left in the first period.
And that'll send St. Clair to the line. First free throws of the evening for either team. First one is up and good. 6-4, Bobcats up. Second one here for St. Clair. Steps in, free throws up, no good. Good up high, rebound for Brody. Zach Hasty now cross court to Gerber. Up the sideline to Jet. Jet just patiently waits. It's the best part about seeing him break a press is just being patient in it. Now over to Andrew Howell. Now over to Longwell in the corner. Back to Gerber. Gerber head fake. Over to Zach Hasty. Now to Gerber, now to Howell. And they just need to be patient. To Jet. Kind of start feeling that little pressure, feeling like they have to get a shot up, but so far they've done a good job. Gets it to Jet in the short corner, back out to Andrew. Now over to Gerber. Gerber back to Andrew. It's probably the best patience I've seen the Bobcats with their offense.
Yeah,
they usually have tried to make a fancy pass and then Andrew tried to find Jet in the short corner.
Well, and this is one, Kev, where I might even talk about bringing Jet up to the free throw line and moving Brody down low,
right,
because Brody, they're guarding him tight at the free throw line. A lot more openings down low on that defense.
And I feel like they could even just lob it up there and he could go grab it too, because he's definitely the leaper out of the group on the floor. Ellis Weber will come in for the first time for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Whelan. And now to Washburn. Good defense there. Sigsby now with it. He'll drive in. Bell now with the ball. Ellis on him. Whalen's going to step in. Shot is up, no good. Gerber comes in. Good box out by Weber and kind of cleared it out. Let Gerber come and get it. I imagine Gerber's not going to give up the rebound though. And Longwell with it now. Back over to Zach.
There we go.
And good pass again. And just picking apart this zone right now as Jet Longwell with another easy bucket as
6 points for Longwell in the game.
Well, and they're doing a good job. Brody's doing a great job. As soon as he sees all the defense kind of suck to him at the free throw line, he just jumps and passes it right to Jet, and Jet's finding the empty spot. Good defense there by Jet again. Whelan drives in, Bell comes in, got a quick first step. St. Clair now to Washburn. Washburn now out to Whelan. Whelan's shot a couple threes. This one's up, no good. And good box out again. If there's one thing as a coach that you love is when a box out's so good that the ball can hit the ground and no one else is around it. It was good. Gerber now with the ball. Him and Weber playing catch with the ball now. Need to bring, there you go. Zach came up a little bit higher. Now back over to Weber. Now over to Gerber. Into the short corner.
Oh, get him.
And Jet, as he kind of felt the pressure comes, jumps and throws it off. So definitely better to get it into high post down into the short corner versus short corner to high post. Gerber going to take the ball out. Oh, it's going to be a pass to Brody. And Brody goes in and a dunk. Oh, and they say no as they call a foul. Going to call a foul on Jet. And man, that was a great play as Brody Potter just went in and just hammer dunked it. But Yeah. But he must have, I don't know, I didn't even see what happened. Sometimes you're going to try to act like I
watching
saw it.
Brody.
Yeah. And St. Clair has it, turnaround jump shots up, no good. And again, Bobcats did some box out drills this week, I have a feeling, because they're doing a good job.
As we talked about, the Landers, they don't
not as
board
too good
well,
rebound.
no.
Yeah. And Gerber now with the ball. Washburn comes across, tries to steal it into the short corner. Longwell's just going to have to get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. Potter now with it. He drives in. Good pass to Jett again, and then he's going to be fouled by Washburn. And Jett's just...
Jett's going to owe Brody some money at the end of the game, because Brody's doing a great job sucking the defense and then dishing low.
Well, and that was a great little wraparound pass as Jett found him, and then he just went right back to him. Free throw for Jett is up and good. 7 points. And Bomengen comes in for the first time for Zach Hasey. 2:16 left here. Bobcats up. Should be 9-4 now.
A little slow on that. We'll remind them if they don't get it. Yeah, there they go.
Goes. And second one here is up and no good. Rebound to Washburn. Washburn gets it to Bell. Bell going to pass up the sideline, gets it to Sigsby. And now Bell going to drive in again. He's going to kick out to the corner there, and in for is John. Brooklyn John is his name. Favorite name of the night, officially. And Brooklyn now with it. He's going to kick out to Bell. Bell's going to drive in. Bell's not a big outside shooter, but he will get a good head fake.
Travel, but I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either.
Just a good move. He covered some ground. I think that's what they called it.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because, man, and it, you know, you just see that more times than not sometimes. It's just so much ground covered, like you said. And Gerber now pass up to Brody Potter. Broke the press. Now they're just going to bring the ball down, get everybody. Oh, and Sigsby comes over, gets a steal from Weber. And Sigsby passes back to,
good job, Bob.
Passes there to John, and then John goes up. Gerber tries to swat it away. Looked like a lot of ball, but must have got him on the arm as well.
9-4, Bobcats maintain the lead. 1:34 left in the first period.
It's team's fourth foul. That'll send Brooklyn John to the line for 2. First one is up and good.
9-5.
And minus that 3 by Bell, that's the only made bucket for the Lander Tigers. So now 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
9-6.
Now Bomengen with it, back to Weber. Weber back to Bomengen. And now across court to Weber. Oh, Weber tries to one-hand pass it across over to Bomengen. 122. And Weber upset with himself, but it's one of those ones that he's done 1,000 times, and 999 times it's usually a good pass, and then but you feel the one that slips off his hand, and then he's like, coach is right, use 2 hands. And a good screen and roll there between Washburn and Bell. Washburn's shot is up and
9-8. Bobcats lead dwindling.
And Weber and Gerber back and forth playing catch. Now to Jett in the middle, over to Potter. Potter out to Gerber. Gerber over to Weber. Back to Gerber. And back to Gerber. Cross court to Bomengen. Now to Jett. Jett to Potter. And Potter's going to be fouled across the arm by Sigsby. So good play there, as that was about his only option there.
40 seconds left. Bobcats still with the lead, 8-9, with Potter getting ready to shoot 2 fouls. Ref's coming up to chat with him, not sure what about.
I'm not sure either. I know something came off his hand there, and so I don't know if it was just to make sure he was okay or if maybe he said something after the foul. Shot is up and no good for Potter. Del Dukes will come in for the first time for Bobcats for Gerber.
Score
40
remains
seconds left.
9-8. Hopefully Potter can give us a little more cushion going into the quarter.
Right. And this is exactly what I saw. Lander just kept battling, and he makes that one, makes it 10. Never really seemed out of the game, you know. And so Bell now with the ball. And Bobcats go into a 1-3-1. Ball goes over to McFadden. And good defense there by Jet, too. Almost got a steal there. Sigsby now with the ball cross court to McFadden. McFadden drives in. Ball gets tipped. Del Duke's going to come away with it. Now over to Weber. 20 seconds left in the game. And Sigsby comes across. Ball gets the steal. Try to pass up the sideline to Bomengen. Just under 16 seconds left, and into the game for the first time will be Bodie Moffett. He'll come in for Washburn. And number 4, Talon Whelan will come in also for Sigsby. Give him a break, and then Noah St. Clair.
Line change for Lander,
yeah,
one at a time.
Yep. Oh, and then ball almost gets knocked away, 12 seconds left. Weber now with it, gets it to Bomengen. Bomengen to Weber. Now to Del Dukes. Del Dukes drives in, shot is up,
nice
and good shot by Del Dukes.
3 seconds left in the quarter.
And shot is up and no good, as a deep shot by Brooklyn John is no good. So good touch there on the shot by Del Dukes.
Yeah.
Gives a 12-8 lead for the Bobcats. So after one, Bobcats lead by 4. We're going to take a break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're back here. Bobcats again leading this one 12-8 over the top of the Lander Tigers. And out on the court is Potter, Bomengen, Weber, Del Dukes, and Zach Hasty.
Bobcat basketball to start the second quarter.
Weber set to pass it in, tries to get it to Bomengen. Ball will get knocked out of bounds by St. Clair. And Weber amongst the student section.
You can't even see him over there. He blends in.
And he'll take the ball out. Bell on him. And it looks like Lander is going to come out in a man-to-man, so they're going to change up the defense a little bit against the Bobcats. Over to Del Dukes. Going to run a little screen and roll here. Gets it to Cody. Cody, nice pass inside to Brody Potter. And up and
nice
easy.
Job.
And I think that play will be there all day.
Well, and even the pick and roll, Potter was wide open on the roll. Right. We just didn't get it to him.
And now Bell with the ball. Bobcat's going to come out on that 1-3-1. Whelan now with it, gets it into Washburn. Washburn really has
3 seconds.
Well, 3 seconds travel. And the crazy part was all he had to do was square up. And the Bobcats
right behind him.
The Bobcats had split. So, so Weber comes off, and Andrew Howell will come in. And Del Dukes and Andrew play catch here a little bit, trying to break this press. We'll get Potter in the middle. There you go, got him. Now he just needs to bring it up. Now to Del Dukes in the middle. And over to Cody. Cody wide open. 3 is up, no good. And rebound comes down to number 10, Moffett. And now drives up the sideline as a Washburn. Good defense there by Del Dukes. Oh, I felt like that went off Del and then St. Clair. So now going to have to wait and watch Washburn and St. Clair are going to cross right here and set a screen, try to get open and kick out to Whelan. Whelan now back out to Bell. Bobcats in a 2-3 zone now. Hit the high post there, St. Clair. St. Clair's going to turn lefty, jump shots up, no good. Potter's going to come down with the rebound, gets it to Andrew Howell. And now to Potter in the middle. Potter's going to bring it up, watch behind him. Drives in, finger roll, shot is up, no good. Cody Bomengen gets the rebound, goes up for a shot, gets blocked by Washburn, but gets his own rebound, kick out to Zach. That was a good play there as they just didn't have numbers, so looking to try to trap everything here. So this is where a fake pass will work. Andrew heard me, I guess, because he's faked it both times now.
Yeah.
Zach Hasty drives in, kick out to
good.
Del Dukes, and Dell's going to drive in, layup up. Oh, no good, and rebound comes down to St.
Play by
Clair.
Dell, just couldn't get the ball to drop. A little too much on it.
Bell now gets it up to Whalen.
14-8, Bobcats with the lead by 6, 6:13 left in the half.
Yeah, good defense there by Andrew Howells. Whalen tried to cross over in front of him, and he got his hands on it. Bobcats staying in there man-to-man. St. Clair now with it. Del Dukes on him. And kick over to Whalen. Now to Moffitt. And Bell now. Good defense by Cody Bomengen. And Moffitt again with it. Loses the ball, but St. Clair ends up with it, and he's going to be fouled. Shot is up and good.
Scores now 10-14, 5:47 left in the half, with Lander at the line for one.
And that foul will be on Del Dukes. That'll be his first, team first. And Cody Bomengen, Del Dukes will come out. Longwell and Gerber in. So 2 of 2 from the line is Noah St. Clair so far. This one is up and off the back of the rim, and Zach Hasty comes down with it. Good rebound there, gets it over to Gerber. Keeps it 14-10 into the middle. Jet Longwell with it, now gets it over to Andrew Howell. Andrew steps into the three, shot is up and good.
Nothing but net for Howell.
And we've seen that from Andrew all season. Started out the season knocking down 5 in the opening game, and he was, man, he was setting nets on fire. So good to see him find the bottom of the nylon here too.
17-10, Bobcats with the lead.
And now St. Clair with the ball. Good defense there. Shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty's gonna come down with the rebound. Bring it up the near side. Gets it into Andrew's hands, now into Jet. Oh, good move there by Jet. Good hesitation, just spin, and Jet Longwell feasting. Jet Longwell feasting makes it 19-10. Bobcats lead it here, and will be a full timeout, and we will be back after a word from our sponsors right after this.
Broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better.
All right, and we're back here for second quarter action here. I missed the ads there. I couldn't hear them very well, and I got lost in the time, and it was going to go a little long there, Travis, so we interrupted that one to come back. 5 minutes exactly left here in this first half. Bobcats lead 19-10, going on a good little run. They're going to stay go into a 2-3 zone now. Washburn now with the ball. Kick out to Bell. Bell steps into the three. Shot is up, no good. Whalen comes down with the rebound, and Bell's going to get it back. Kick out to Sigsby. He can shoot the ball. 3 is up, no good. And good box out by Longwell. And shot is up, no good. And Gerber comes away with the ball. Almost too easy for Potter to come down with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was watching it.
And Zach Hasty and Gerber play catch with it back and forth here against this zone. Now over to Howell. Now to Longwell. Back to Andrew. Over to Longwell. And Andrew's going to fire up another 3. Shot is up, no good. Just out of the reach of Longwell on the rebound. 19-10 there. And now Whalen will bring it up the near side. Good hustle play there by Andrew Howell to come up the sidelines. Whalen to Washburn. Washburn fakes, and now Whalen drives in. Shot is up
nice
and good.
Floater.
Yeah, it sure was.
19-12.
I thought it was going to come off the front of the rim, but Gerber now and Howell playing catch back and forth. Find that middle pass over to Gerber. Now to Andrew. Andrew, about gets it poked away there, but gets it back to Gerber, back to Andrew. And then Washburn's gonna come over, get a steal as Andrew tries to pass it, and shot is up and good for Washburn.
Yeah, Andrew was trying the flop move, and Washburn pulled up and kind of made him look a little silly.
Yeah, Zach Casey now gonna drive
nice
in,
drive.
and shot is up, no good. And Washburn comes down with the rebound. Whalen now with it. And Zach just out of the reach to get it. Bell now with it, tries to drive baseline, and good defense there by Zach Hasty as the ball goes off of Bell's hands and goes out of bounds. And it looks like we get a quick timeout. We're gonna do the same. We'll be right back after this.
For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're going to come back here real quick. 3:05 left here in this first half. Bobcats lead by 5, 19-14. It really feels like the Bobcats are in complete control of this game, and they really only have a 5-point lead, but it's just been a little bit of a couple,
turnovers, unfortunate turnovers at wide open layups and stuff that have kept them in.
Yep, sure is. So,
and they've got quite a few points off the line.
Right. And Gerber and Hasty now will play catch with the ball. Bomengen back into the game, gets it to Longwell, now up to Potter. Potter now gonna bring it up the sideline, gets it to Longwell. They're gonna call an offensive foul on Jet Longwell. And I don't really agree with that one. That'll be his second, team's second. Jet just turned and went in. No one really fell or anything. He just turned into the guy, and there's definitely contact, but I felt like a no call was better on that one than a foul or a offensive either way.
And sometimes I think it's just the angle that the ref has as some of those happen,
St. Clair now with it. Gonna kick it out to Bell. Del Dukes did come in for Longwell after Longwell picks up his second. Bell now with it. And out to Whalen, now to Bell. It's a good matchup between Dukes and Bell. They both have quick. Bell and Dell. And a travel. Oh no, they're gonna call a foul on the floor.
Exactly.
Yeah, because Bell just kind of tucked it away and looked like some extra steps in there. They're gonna call that on Del Dukes. That'll be his second, team's third.
19-14, 2:24 left in the second period.
And Brooklyn John will come in for Bell to 2:24 mark here. Brooklyn John set to pass it in. He gets it into Sigsby, back to John. And Sigsby again. Kick out to Whalen. Now out to Brooklyn John. Brooklyn thinks about the three, but he passes it up, drives in, shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Potter. Almost gets the steal though. Gets it now to Zach Casey. Zach over the top to Gerber. Gerber gonna push the pace a little bit. Oh, and then ball gets stolen as it gets knocked off his leg by Brooklyn John. Comes to the Tigers. And now Whalen jump pass over to Goggles. Man, he takes extra steps, I feel like, when he gets the ball there. And Whalen's step back three, shot is up, no good, gonna be short, and St. Clair is gonna knock it out of bounds. Okay, and gives it to, yeah.
It was kind of an interesting hand gesture by the ref.
Yeah, I think he was just seeing what that ref saw, because I don't know that he had a good angle to see what it was. And so Zach Hasty now with it, gets it to Bomengen in the middle. Back to Hasty, Hasty to Bomengen. Bomengen pull-up jumper is up, no good. And Whalen comes down with the rebound. 19-14, a lot of scoring going on here in the last several minutes. Washburn now with the ball, gets it to Whalen. Whalen drives in on Zach Casey. Oh, good defense by Zach Casey. Gonna call a foul on him though, as they said he hit him on the arm. That'll be 2 on him and team's fourth.
1:22 left in the second period, or the half. 19-14, as Kev said, with the Tigers on the line.
And foul counts 8-2. Bobcats with 8, and Lander just with the 2 fouls. First one here for Whalen is up and no good. Keeps it 19-14. Jet Longwell will come back in for Brody Potter. And Whalen to the line for his second. This one is up and good. 19-15 now. And Dell and Bomengen playing catch with it, and then ball gets knocked away by Whalen as Bomengen tries to throw it to Zach, gets knocked out of bounds. Minute 15, 19-15 is the score. Dell Dukes has it, gets it to Zach Hasty. Now to Dell. Dell back out to Zach. Zach to Dell. Now over to Gerber. Short corner to Longwell, and in for two for Bomengen, and
Good
great
assist.
ball movement again.
The ball movement and the rotation was great.
Right, and that's under a minute left here, and that's where that was great by Longwell. Long shot there is up and no good. Yeah, it really was. And that was a long shot by Brooklyn John. And good pass into Bomengen. Bomengen's up and in for an and one opportunity. Great play there is Bomengen. Got some extra encouragement from Mom right next to me here. And
I was going to say it, the loud voice. I'm like, sorry, Kev, you're going to have an earful there.
So good play there, and that foul will go against St. Clair. That'll be his first.
23-15, 38 seconds left in the half. Bobcats kind of stretching their lead.
And looks like Weber and Cole come in. Usually means they come into a little bit of a press. And Bomengen knocks down free throws. So good seeing him. Normally a really good free throw shooter. Has kind of struggled from the line, but nice to see him make a few. Kind of gets that confidence back. And Del Dukes now on Brooklyn John. St. Clair now with it. Over to Whalen, now to Washburn. Washburn to Sigsby. 22 seconds left in the game. Back over to Brooklyn John. Oh, and Cody Bomengen almost gets a steal from Washburn. Washburn pull-up jumper, gets a shooter's touch, and is up and good. Makes it 24-17.
8 seconds left in the half.
Will Cole and
5
Weber.
seconds.
Over to Del Dukes, 2-1. Del Dukes steps into the three, up and good! Del Dukes knocks one down on the buzzer for 3. Oh, what a great shot by Del Dukes as he knocks down the 3. Then Bobcats rush out in excitement for them. That makes it 27-17. And it's crazy how a shot like that makes a 7-point lead into that 10-point lead. That is awesome. So
we're usually the recipient of that at the end of the quarter. So it's nice to be the dealer instead of that. You know?
It was great play there by Del Dukes and Headsy play to see it because no one was really calling out time. So good play there. With that, gives the Bobcats a 27-17 lead. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the halftime show right after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here for a little bit of the halftime show. Just go through a little bit of our stats here at the half, the quality in stats at the half. For the Lander Tigers, Peyton Bell knocked down a 3 for his 3 points. Waylon with 3 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Bennett Washburn scores 6. Brooklyn John goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line for his single point, and then Noah St. Clair has 4 points, going 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 17 points for the Lander Tigers in the game. For the Bobcats, kind of a different scoring leader for us, which is kind of exciting to see. Senior Jet Longwell.
That's right. Hopefully we can pull that on Saturday.
That's right, yeah, scoring 9 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and a lot of that is because of the attention that Brody Potter has been getting here lately, and Brody doing a great job of recognizing his role in being the deliverer there. So Canyon Gerber getting the offensive board for a putback for 2. Cody Bomengen having a great second quarter there and having a little 30-second spurt there where he scored 5 points, had the and one, so went 1 of 1 from the free throw line as well for his 5. Del Dukes knocking down the 3 on the buzzer, along with another basket for his 5 points. Brody Potter going 1 of 2 from the free throw line and a bucket for 3 points, and then Andrew Howell knocking down a 3 for his 3 points. So yeah, that gives the Bobcats a 10-point lead, 27-17. And yeah, with that, Bobcats having a good game here. It'll kind of come down to how our adjustments come down at halftime. Coach Mullins for Lander does a great job of coaching up his team, getting a lot out of his team, and so Bobcats needing to keep kind of the pedal to the metal here, finish this one out for 4 quarters, having quarters of 12 and 15 points to Lander's 8 and 9 points in each quarter. So with that, we're going to take another quick break. We'll come back and talk kind of about the keys at the half right after this, and that was your quality and stats of the half, and we will be right back after this.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Welcome to Hot Springs Health. Hot Springs Health offers complete imaging services from digital mammography, nuclear medicine, ultrasound, CT, and digital x-rays. Hot Springs Health has family practice clinics in Thermopolis, Warland, Riverton, and Shoshone. All clinics offer full-spectrum family medicine and OB care from prenatal to postpartum from our skilled providers. For more information or to schedule an appointment with one of our clinics, please call 307-864-5534.
All right, and we're back here. They did pause the halftime a little bit here as they are celebrating the seniors for indoor track, for the Tigers. So it's just going to take a few minutes to do that. So 3 minutes once they kind of come out. I think they did just announce the last one, so that time will be up. So they'll start the halftime clock again here for the final 3 minutes. So as we look at your keys to the game here, Travis, how are we matching up to how we're playing?
Well, Kev, a lot of the things we talked about they're actually doing. Number one, they are being playing with confidence. They're playing as a team, very unselfish play. Brody's done a great job distributing the ball rather than doing his normal scoring routine, so great job by him. Number two, continue with the aggressive defense. They did a great job first quarter in that man-to-man, and then came out with a couple of mixture of zones, doing a good job stopping. We've been valuing the ball on both ends of the floor. The rebounding, I think we're owning the boards at this point, but I think we could own them more on the offensive end. And so for this next quarter, I think, number one, we got to just be patient. You know, the times where we are patient, moving the ball, we got layups. Right. And I think if we could just be patient, run that offense a little bit more. My vote is I want to pound the ball inside. I want that post movement to be a little bit more high-low. And I think if we did that, or like you say, get the entry pass to Potter up high, just jumping up and getting the ball, I think that'll create some major problems or kick out threes. And then continue, you know, as we said, in regards to owning the boards and just being a little more aggressive on the offensive end.
Yeah, well, and it'll be interesting to see what Lander comes out too, because I agree, if they decide to come out and do man-to-man against us, I mean, I would immediately go, okay, we're posting up and we're getting big
run the
instantly.
Cowboy and run that pick and roll.
Yeah, no, it would be good. And then like you said, I think just making sure that every possession, like I would kind of just say, hey, you know, our high post has to touch the ball before a shot goes up, because every time they got him the ball, I mean, he found
things happen.
Oh yeah, he found Longwell like right away.
Getting a layup, or you're getting a wide open three from the offside.
Yeah, I mean, it was big. And I mean, you know, Longwell had that big quarter. He scored 9 points in the first half, and actually maybe could have been 12, as he had what we thought maybe was an and-one opportunity.
That's right. Got that offensive foul call.
Yeah, so really, as far as fouls go, nobody really in too much trouble. Longwell has 2, Del Dukes has 2, and Zach Hasty has 2, but no one else other than that. Really only 3 fouls called on the Tigers, and all on different players, so no one really in any foul trouble there either. So with that, we're going to take a real quick break, get another word from our sponsors. We'll be back for second half Bobcat action right after this on 101.7 KDNO.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here. Start of the second half. Lander will start with the ball. Bobcats start on defense. They'll start the same way here, second half, as they did the start of the game. Gerber, Longwell, Potter, Hasty, and Howell.
I'm okay with let's get Potter 3 more assists for Longwell layups.
Yeah, and absolutely. St. Clair now with the ball. Bobcats come out in their man-to-man defense. Bell now with it. Pass down into St. Clair. And good move there by St. Clair as he goes in and scores for 2. Gerber now with it. Lander staying in that press. Zach Hasty now with it. Oh, good passes. Jet Longwell came in late, cut through the lane and not able to finish. St. Clair comes down with the rebound. Bell will have the ball for the Tigers. And now Whalen passes into St. Clair, and St. Clair's going to be left open, wide open again.
2 times defense is not being aware.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see there.
27.
Well, and Brody's so good at contesting at the rim, you'd like to see him attack that defensively. Brody, good, patient move. Shot is up, no good. Longwell. Gerber comes down with the rebound as a few guys got their hands on it. Gets it to Hal, now to Zach. Hal steps into the 3. Shot is up. Brody Potter gets the rebound, and then he's going to get, going to call it over. Well, calling over the back. Okay. Yeah, foul on him.
I thought he maybe stepped on the line.
That'll be his first, team's first.
27-21, 6-point lead, 6:57 left in the third period.
Right, so looks like we had a defensive change there as Longwell said, okay, enough's enough, I'm gonna guard St. Clair now. And so gets it back into St. Clair, and they kind of decided, let's see him work. Bell steps back for the 3, shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty gets out. It would have been not good to see that one go down. That'd cut the lead to 3. Gerber now with it, gets knocked away by Whalen. He tries to pass to the middle. Sigsbee's shot is up and good.
Timeout, possibly.
And ball gets knocked out of bounds. Del Dukes now will come in for Andrew. 6:25 left in this third quarter. 23-27, 4-point game. So that 10-point lead dwindling. Gerber and Hasty, or Howell, Hasty playing catch here. Now up sideline to Potter, now to Longwell. Back out to Gerber. Gerber set him up here. Cross court to Zach. And now to Gerber, over to Del Dukes in the corner, to that high post. And Brody just go up. There you go, and up and in. They're not trying to, they're not trying to contest him for at the rim at all.
He's not used. Oh,
right.
Yeah, good
and
call.
Zach Hasty takes the offensive charge.
Whalen
against Washburn, right? Number 15. Yep. That'll be his second, team's first.
29-23, 6 minutes left in the third period.
And Brody Potter will come up, get the ball for the Bobcats. Back to Gerber, now to Zach. Zach cross court over to Brody Potter. Brody gonna attack here, and he's gonna be fouled there by number 2. And that'll be 2 on Sigsbee. So Potter kind of finally seeing like a little bit of, hey, I didn't feel a whole lot of pressure against me last time I got the ball. So he drives in. And Gerber now with it. Passes into Potter. Oh, and Potter.
Nice move. Great pass by Gerber.
And a great screen by Longwell as he just kind of backed in and looked like he was boxing out. And Washburn now with the ball gets it to Bell. Good defense by Del Dukes, pokes it away from Bell. And Sigsbee, double dribble and a travel.
Yeah.
My goodness, he gave himself up.
How many times are they going to give him?
Yeah. And honestly, they would have let him get away with the double dribble, but he gave himself up, thankfully.
23-31 Bobcats with an 8-point lead, kind of redeeming themselves after a super slow start.
Right, Del Dukes now with it. Back to Gerber. Gerber up to, it doesn't get touched, and Gerber throws it out of bounds. He tries to throw up the sidelines to Potter.
I just wish they'd go to the middle. We've had some really good luck just dissecting that, going to the middle.
Yeah. Well, and whoever catches the middle, everybody's pretty decent with the ball. They could turn and go. They just have to know people are coming from behind. Sigsbee now with the deep 3. Shot is up, no good. Bell tries to come in. He tips the ball to Whalen. Gets it back out to Bell. And Del Dukes is right there. Back out to Whalen. Whalen's going to drive in with the left hand. And Brody Potter catches it out of the air and sends it. And Del Dukes runs it down. And Gerber now with the ball. Tough pass there. And, try to pass it to Longwell. Tries to get Del Dukes, just a little bit of a low bounce pass. And Del will send it for the 50-yard field goal out of bounds.
Attempt,
And Washburn now with it. Del Dukes going to pick up his 3rd foul.
31-23, 4:45 left in the third period. Foul counts 2-2.
And that'll be Del's 3rd. And Bell now with it. Cross court over to Sigsbee. Sigsbee's going to step into the 3. 3 is up and good. Definitely don't want to see him start catching fire. Makes it 31-26. Now to the middle to Longwell. Now Longwell, there you go. Now up over the top to Del Dukes. Del Dukes drives in. Easy layup for Del Dukes. Up and good. he's got a really fast first step also.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a great matchup between those two. He's kind of tipped it away a couple times from Bell, and I think he's a little surprised at how quick he actually is.
And good play there as Washburn got trapped in the corner. Longwell stepped over, tried to get a steal there on Bigsby, knocks it out, so Bobcats go into their 1-3-1 now. Longwell able to stay away from that third foul. Gets it to Bell. This is a good defense for the Bobcats too. They play this really well. And gonna have to watch that cross court pass to Sigsby. And there he is. Shot is up and no good as it rolls around. St. Clair comes down with it. And now to Whalen. Whalen steps into the 3-3 is up, no good. Brody Potter, just be strong with the ball, loses the ball. Bell comes away with it, back to Whalen. Whalen steps back, another three, shot is up, no good. Jet Longwell goes and cleans up the glass there. So 33-26, Bobcats lead, 3:50 left in this third quarter. Back now to Zach Hasty, and now to Gerber. And that pass going to have to come in fast to the high post, but man, they're just leaving Potter wide open.
I don't know why we're not throwing it in there just quick. Like you say, as soon as you catch it, just dump it to him.
Right, and then back door there by Potter would be open as well. And then Dell with a tough pass to Longwell. Longwell hangs on to it though, and shot is up.
They called, heard the whistle before the shot.
Right, it'll be interesting to see what they call. Should be an and one. I'm not sure why he because they were calling a time. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, he called a timeout before the shot went in.
Corpening?
Yeah. So we had a timeout by the coach before the made basket, so that'll make it 33-20.
Coach at that point's like, sorry, the shot.
33-26, 3:24 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. 3:24 left. Bobcats 33. Lander Tigers 26. Bobcats do have the ball, so kind of in the scramble of getting that ball, I think coach got worried, and so he hurried and called the timeout, but Longwell had just gained a possession and went up, but we'll see what they do here for a play. I would look for Longwell on this one because they're going to put a lot of energy on Potter.
Potter had it.
And now Gerber has the ball, go over to Del Dukes. Now back over to Gerber to Hasty. Now Hasty, one dribble, kicks out to Gerber. Gerber fakes, gives it back to Hasty. And I almost feel like maybe Potter needs to make himself look available too. You know, there he does. He puts his hands up.
Both hands up.
Yeah,
get him up
so he find him. And Zach there, he tries to pass it in. It gets knocked away. Whalen knocks it away. Bell comes away with it. He'll drive in, and shot is up and good for Bell.
33-28, 5-point lead.
And now Bobcats again have to just go up against this pressure. And gets it to the middle. Jet Longwell does a good job, gets it now over to Del Dukes in the corner. Del drives baseline, gets it to Longwell. Del comes away with it. Oh, we're gonna get a jump ball. Ball's gonna stay with the Bobcats.
We're just trying to force it a little bit too much down there where the high post is a lot more open. I think if we could get it up to high post and then use that as our entry low, it's a lot better.
And Del Dukes gonna get it. Drive in, floater, shot is up, no good. St. Clair's gonna
over the back,
miss, and then Del Dukes gonna pick up his fourth, So that's gonna bring Will Cole in for Del Dukes. 2:33 left here, 33-28, Bobcats with a 5-point lead. And Bell will bring it up. And Bobcats gonna go to man-to-man again. Zach Hasty on Whalen. Now Bell with it. Passes over to St. Clair. Jet's done a really good job on him. And I feel like that was as much offensive as the one Jet got called on. And ball's on the ground. Bell comes away with it. Shot is up, no good. And Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound. Passes up to Gerber. No numbers there, so Gerber gets it to Potter. Potter gonna drive in. Jump stop. Oh, good pass to Jet Longwell. Finds him again. And my goodness.
That's at least 4 assists by Potter today.
Yeah, man, what a great play. Again, Potter just having heads up and not forcing a tough shot and finding the open guy. Now out to Sigsby. Sigsby out to Bell. Bell to Whalen. And looks like we're going to get a foul. Looks like that's going to go against Will Cole, I believe.
Yep, it is.
And that'll be his first, team's 4th. And Ellis Weber will come in for Zach Hasty. 1:40 left. Bobcats up by 7, 35-28. Bell with the ball now. Get it out to Sigsby. Sigsby shoots a 3, and good box out there. And again, I'm not sure, that's a good box out by Longwell, and St. Clair's jumping up, but no foul call. But we have the ball, so Weber now with it. Drives the right-hand side and kicks over to Will Cole. And back to Ellis. Now over to Gerber. And now to the high post. And pull-up jumper. Shot is up, no good. And Sigsby comes down with the rebound. And that should be offensive, and it is. I was going to say that play very often should be when he sought out Weber and then kind of swung his hand backwards trying to get that. And Weber will come out. Andrew Howell will come in for him. And Gerber will come out instead of Weber. So 28-35, 106 left. Andrew Howell with the ball, gets it into Weber. Back to Howell. Now to Weber. Over to Cole. To Weber to Howell. And down to short corner. Pull-up jump shot by Longwell's up, no good. Brody almost came down with the rebound. And Brooklyn John gets it. And Will Cole will guard him. Under a minute left, 45 seconds now in this third quarter. Bell has it. We're going to bring it out, maybe wait for the final shot here. Bobcats can't fall asleep on defense, though. And Brooklyn John almost had it knocked away out of bounds. Oh, he's got a lane. Good defense. And looks like Will Cole's going to get another foul.
Yeah, he's just trying to use his hands rather than his feet, and he's getting beat on that first step. If he just play off a little more, I think he's not going to have to follow.
And that'll send Brooklyn John to the line, as that is 5 in the quarter.
35-28, 32 seconds left in the third. Bobcats still with the lead.
First one is up and good.
35-29, 6-point lead now.
And in for the Tigers will be Moffitt. And number 5, McFadden in for the Tigers as well. Second one here for Brooklyn John is up and good, as he is 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
5-point game. Lander wants a timeout.
So 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the quick timeout. Just over 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. Bobcats lead by 5, 30-5. Their 10-point lead cut in half, though, in this quarter. So Bobcats going to need to, looks like a little bit of a different press, a 1-2-1-1. So Bobcats just going to need to come, and 5 is going to try to pressure the ball. And get it. Oh, and then Weber gets the ball stolen, and shot is up and good for Talon Whalen. 4-2 makes it 35-32, and another still. Whalen or Washburn almost steals it, and Andrew Howe comes away with it, gets it up to Brody Potter. Good move by Potter. Shot is up and no good. With just a few seconds off the clock. Couple bad turnovers by the Bobcats there late in this quarter. Still a lot of time left. It feels like only 30 seconds, but Potter will go to the line where he's 1 of 2.
10-point lead down to 3, 35-32. Potter on the line. 11 seconds left in the quarter.
And shot is up and good.
36-32.
Back into the W lineup, number 1.
And second one here for Brody is up and good as well. So 3 of 4 from the line.
5-point lead again. 11 seconds left.
Bell with it now. Going to have to keep on it. Now to Bigsby. Or 6B, sorry. And, oh, no, don't leave your feet. Shot is up. And no good. And no harm, no foul on that one. 37-32. Bobcats go in with 5-point lead into the fourth and final quarter of this contest. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we come in for the fourth and final quarter. Gerber, Hasty, Howell, Potter, and Bomengen in to the game here to start this fourth quarter. And Bell will come down with the ball. Bobcats going to start out in man-to-man, going to try to get it into Washburn. Washburn works the post. Shot is up and good for 2. Potter with it, now to Howell, now to Hasty, 37-34. Now over to Howell. Don't love the just hanging on to it, just move the ball around. Again, now they're trying to change a few things up. No one at the high post, trying to just post Brody up and then gets it into Bomengen. Now Bomengen to Brody. Brody, good patience. Shot is up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Oh, don't put it on the ground. And then up and one. Oh, made it way more difficult than he needed to.
Yeah, if he would have just caught it and gone straight. He
right.
doesn't realize on this team there's no one that can contest
right.
it. Catch the ball, leave it above your head, put it right
well,
back.
And if you get your offensive board, it's hard not to do that power dribble, but he sure needs to just leave it and go put it back up. Made the highlight reel as long as you don't put the other stuff in front of it, right?
Makes the old-fashioned three.
That's
so
right.
We got a 6-point lead again, 40-34 with 7:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And now 6B with it. Pass over to Bell. Bell and Washburn running a little two-man game. Good defense there by Brody and Gerber. Washburn now making a move around the rim. Andrew Howe goes and gets a rebound. Now gets it up to Cody Bomengen. Cody going to bring it up the near sideline. Now over to Andrew. Up to Gerber, close to the half-court line. Now over to Zach. Zach's just going to kind of hang on to it. And now back to Gerber. A lot of time left on the clock to just fall asleep here. Now up to the high post, Brody. Brody, couple spin moves. Shot is up, no good. Cody Bomengen gets his hands on it. He's
over the back.
Are they going to call that on Cody, huh?
Yeah, that's the same call they did a little bit ago on
I
Brody.
get it. I just felt like the ball was rolling around for a long time before it came, so I thought maybe they were going to call it on. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, Travis.
You were hoping.
I was hoping, yeah.
40-34, 6:29 left in the fourth quarter. Bobcats with a 6-point lead.
Bell with the ball. Bring it up for Lander. Bobcats stay in that man-to-man. 6B now with it. Gets it over to McFadden. McFadden to Washburn. Washburn going to do some work around the rim, and shot is up and good. Potter's going to need to put some feet in the ground and hold his landing there. Pass up to Zach Hasty from Potter. Hasty steps into the three. Shot is up, no good. And rebound comes down to McFadden. 40-36, 6 minutes left. And McFadden brings the ball up for the Tigers. Now over to Washburn. Washburn, hand off to Bell. Bell going to drive left hand, kicks out to McFadden. McFadden spin move. Shot is up and good for McFadden.
2-point game, 5:40 left in the quarter, or the game.
Now over to Gerber. Gerber over to Hasty, gets it across. Now to Howell. Now from Hasty to Howell. Howell going to hang on to it. Back to Hasty and to Howell. Now over to Gerber. Gerber to Howell. Back to Gerber. Over to Hasty, playing catch here. Seems like 5 minutes left here to not. And then a tough pass inside to Potter, and Potter is going to get it stolen by Sigsby, and then we're going to knock it out of bounds. And not sure why we passing around up top so much and just kind of we're almost playing like a delay, which then takes energy out of you as a team, you know. I mean, it makes the team
force the pass where it's been open.
Right. So a 2-point game here, 5 minutes left. Pass over to Bell. Bell drives in, kick out to McFadden. McFadden to Sigsby. Sigsby with a long three. Shot is up, no good. And, oh man, off. Bomengen gets his hands on the ball, back to Sigsby. And we get a timeout by Lander. 4:41 left, 42-38. Bobcats lead this one just by 2 now. We'll be right back after this.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. 40-38, Bobcats lead by 2, 4:41 left here in the ball game. We were just kind of talking during the break there, Travis. We'd like to just see the aggression that the Bobcats came out with and play with that same intensity and pace versus just kind of playing catch on the outer, because that hasn't really served us well so far in this game.
With a 2-point lead, it's not, it's tough.
Right. Bell now with the ball. Gets it to Washburn. Now to Sigsby. Back out to Bell. Bell steps out. 3-pointer is up and good. And
Lander with the lead.
Lander
first time
takes on
a long time.
And now Gerber and Hasty play catch with it. Back up to Bomengen now. Now to Hasty. Over to Gerber.
Come on, Brody, put your hands up.
Well, they're in man-to-man now, too. So they need to change their offense up. And Brody pull around, jump shot up and good for Brody Potter.
Potter with about a 10-foot turnaround jumper.
Well, and hopefully they recognize that was there in man-to-man there. So Whalen now with the ball to McFadden. 42-41, Bobcats leading this one by 1. Just under halfway through this fourth quarter. And Sigsby is going to drive in, going to get blocked. The ball's going to go out of bounds off the Bobcats. Good defense by the Bobcats there as they meet him in the air.
1-point lead for the Bobcats, 3:43 left in the game.
And ball comes out to Whalen. Whalen drives in with the left hand. Shot is up and in. Just a little too easy. 43-42, high up. Cody Bomengen goes and gets it. Good play, nice pass to Jed. Jed not able to finish. And Washburn comes down with the rebound, 43-42. Bobcats trailing this one. Sigsby's going to have an open 3. Shot is up. Too long, but ball comes down to Bell. Now Whalen with it. Whalen's going to drive in. Shot is up, and he's going to be fouled.
Need a timeout.
43-42, 3:14 left.
We're chasing the ball rather than, we're not moving our feet. We're chasing the ball.
And that foul's going to go against Jet Longwell. That'll be his third. It's going to send Whalen to the line, where he is 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Bobcats trail 1 point, 3:14 left in the game, 43-42.
And first one is up and short, so no good there. And second one here for Whalen is up and good as he knocks that down. Goes 2 of 4 from the free throw line so far. Makes it a 2-point game, 44-42. Jet Longwell with it, back out to Hasty. Now over to Gerber. Gerber steps into the three, shot is up and off. No good. Sigsby comes down with the rebound. And 3 minutes left now. Lots of time left, no time to panic for the Bobcats. Just gonna have to step up defensively and play tough. And McFadden with the ball, shot is up, no good. Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound. Passes up to Gerber. Gerber steps into another three. Three is up and no good, but Brody Potter there for the follow.
Nice
up and
follow
good
by
for
Potter.
2. Makes it 44-44. Pass up. Drive in by McFadden is gonna get an and one.
Who fouled him?
I'm not sure. And basket is good. That was gonna be a foul on Brody Potter. Be his second, team's third. And McFadden's good for the bucket. Makes it 46-44, opportunity for a free throw. Free throw is up and good as he knocks down the free throw. Gives them a 3-point lead, 47-44. 2:32 left in this ball game. Bobcats watching a 10-point lead at half dwindle to
trail by
3 now. 13-point turnaround here. Gerber up to Hasty. Back to Gerber. Now over to Hasty. Hasty gonna drive, kicks it back over to Gerber. Now back to Hasty. Hasty gonna drive baseline. Cross court to Bomengen. Bomengen has an open three. Shot is up and good as Bomengen knocks down the three to tie the ball game.
High
Great
ball
shot
game.
by
2
Cody
minutes,
Bomengen.
11 seconds left in the game.
Now defense got to step up.
They've
St. Clair
got to.
has it
We've
now.
just been trailing all quarter.
And Whalen now with it.
Hands up. They need to increase the intensity, start talking.
Washburn now with it. Sigsby goes. Good pass to St. Clair. St. Clair double clutches though, and shot is up. No good. Good rebound by Bomengen. Good back-to-back plays by Bomengen, knocking down the three and then go get the rebound. Gerber to Bomengen now. 1:45 left. Bomengen gets it tipped. Back to Gerber. Now cross court to Bomengen. Now into Potter. Back out to Gerber. Gerber's going to drive baseline. Kicks it to Potter. Potter not ready for the ball. Ball goes off his hands. And Bell comes away with it. Shot is up. No good. Potter comes down with the rebound. He's going to pass it up ahead to Hasty, and Hasty gets his hands on the ball.
Your voice did what my heart was doing.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, no. Zach Hasty was turning to throw the ball. Not sure where he was throwing it. Good pass to Whalen. And he's going to count it. Looks like he's... Oh, he just counted it as good. I thought he was calling it technical. And that was Whalen's. Shot is up and good.
Goaltending.
Yeah, just goaltending. 49-47.
Potter went up, did the goaltending.
Yeah. I thought he called it. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought the way he made it look is he missed the hand gesture and called it as a technical, not as a
timeout.
And then
Lander's
going to take a full timeout. So 1:13 left. Lander's up 49-47. Is going to come down to the last few seconds in the game, and we will be right back after this.
Financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Wingard, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here. 1:13 left in this ball game. Bobcats trail in this one 49-47 as the call on that was a goaltending. I think it was the hand motion by the ref made it look like he was calling a technical, so I think one of the other ones were asking the same question. So thankfully, it just was a 2-point and not the 2 points plus a technical on it. Bomengen now gets it from Gerber. He'll drive it up the sideline. Pass it to Gerber. Good Oh, then another timeout. I thought it was good.
It's not an over.
No, and the good thing was Bomengen did wait and let Gerber get across, because I was afraid he was going to give it to him a little early, and Gerber's coming through the middle. So timeout, minute 9 left now on the scoreboard as Bobcats take a quick timeout, 49-47, as they draw up a play here, see what they can run to get the ball. Get some points here on the board.
Pound the boards, pound the boards.
Right. And out on the floor for the Bobcats, we have Gerber, Bomengen, Longwell, Potter, and Hasty. So it's going to come down to taking care of the ball. This is where they did kind of lose the game against Pinedale, was just some
3 turnovers at the end of the game.
Very costly turnovers with that. So looks like they're going to come out in a little bit of a zone here, get it up to Bomengen, back to Gerber. Gerber now to Hasty, back to Gerber. Gerber up over the top to Hasty. Going to extend that zone. And tough pass there by Gerber over to Hasty, now to Longwell, now to Potter in the middle. Potter gets it knocked away. Ball on the ground. We're going to get a jump ball. That is going to go to the Bobcats. And so Bobcats are going to keep it under a minute, 48.4 seconds left.
Still trail by 2.
And Gerber's going to take it out for the Bobcats. See if this place here leaves it open for Potter again. And it is. Oh, good pass there. Jet Longwell up for 2.
Nice job.
Ties the ball game.
For Potter.
Oh, man, and Potter finds it quick, and then a timeout, quick timeout for the Bobcats. 42.8 seconds left, all tied up at 49. A full timeout, so we will do the same. We'll be right back after this and after we catch our breath.
On therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot...
All right, we're going to interrupt that commercial break there as both teams came out a little quicker from the timeout. 42.8 seconds left, 49-49. Bobcats set up in defense here.
Fouls, we got 3, but nobody's going to be shooting immediately.
Right. And Bell will bring it up. Gerber on him. 35 seconds left. Bobcats need to cause a turnover here. Washburn with it. They're going to try to find Sigsby. Oh, and then Del Deuce is going to get his 5th foul as he comes out, tries to cut off the handoff there. He's going to pick up the foul. That'll be team's 4th foul. That'll bring Will Cole out onto the court. And 31.6 seconds left. Whalen with it. And Sigsby now will have it. Hasty on him. 30 seconds left. Over to Bell. Bell kicks over to Washburn. Washburn going to drive up to the top. Now to Whalen. Now over to Bell. 15 seconds left now here in the ball game. They're going to be set to go here in just a second in their play. Sigsby now with it. Now over to Whalen. 10 seconds left in the game. Now he's dribbling away from the hoop. Whalen's going to drive in. He looks to kick out to Sigsby. Oh, Sigsby throws up a shot, and he's going to be fouled. And the same thing that we saw last week against Pinedale, as we foul him on the last second shot. And Bobcats have to recognize that you cannot come into the players during those times, and Sigsby's going to go to the line. And I honestly feel like the refs were really trying not to call that, and we just made it way too obvious, hitting him across the arms. That's going to be a 3rd foul. Let's see what we call here. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a 2-point shot, not a 3-point shot. So they're going to call it that he was standing on the line. So going to give him opportunity at 2 free throws, not 3. 1.8 seconds left though, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he makes one, we're in trouble.
So Coach Mullins for Lander Tigers arguing with the refs on what the call was. But at this point, I'm not sure what we're listening to. It kind of needs to be like we're ready to move on now. So 6B now will have a chance for 2 free throws. He has not shot free throws yet today. First one for 6B is up and no good as he misses off the back of the rim. Bobcats, number one, they need to get their hands out of their pockets, hands off their suspenders, and be ready to go get a rebound, because nothing else, get the ball back and go. And Cody Bomengen will come in for Will Cole. But again, Bobcats need to have their hands at the ready. I always say, get them out of your pockets, get them off your suspenders. And second one is up and good. That gives them the 1-point lead, 50-49, 1.8 seconds left. So potentially 2 heartbreakers for the Bobcats here back-to-back, fouling on a last-second shot to send Pinedale to the line for 3, and now Lander to the line for 2. 50-49, Lander over the top of the Bobcats. 1.8 seconds left here in the ball game.
Well, it's 1.8 is definitely time to be able to get the shot. It's just a matter of hopefully you're getting it to the right person.
Right.
You know, there's two or three guys I'd give it to.
You know, and this is one where I think I would steal right out of the Warland Warriors book, throw it to the middle, they catch it in the air, hit somebody running up the sideline, and let them have a chance at it. And there's plenty of time to do that. Might be what they do, but just boys need, whoever I'm throwing it to, it's whoever I see in their eyes that it looks like they want the ball.
Yeah.
So they're going to play off of Gerber. They are going to throw it to Potter, to Bomengen. Bomengen's not going to get a shot off, and it is up too high, and Lander Tigers are going to win 50-49. So Bobcats lose 2 games in a row in the exact same fashion. And just heartbreaking for these guys to have calls like that and to compete at it just, again, it's kind of a recognition about the time of the game and everything as well. You just got to lay off. You want to contest, but you got to just stay, further away, not challenge it quite like that. So with that, Bobcats lose this one by 1, 50-49 to Lander Tigers. Good ball game for the most part between both teams. Lander coming back from a 10-point deficit, so we'll get right into stats of the game. Peyton Bell with 8 points, knocking down 2 threes. Parker Sigsby scoring 6 points, none bigger than that last free throw, going 1 of 2 for the game-winning free throw. Talon Whalen scoring 10 points, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Finn McFadden scoring 5, going 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Washburn scoring 10 points. Brooklyn John scoring 3, going 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and Noah St. Clair scoring 8 points, going 2 of 3 from the free throw line for your Bobcats. Jet Longwell having one heck of a game, getting a lot of passes from Potter, who also had a good game. Scoring 13 points, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gerber having a bucket for 2. Bomengen scoring 8 points in the ball game with that and 1, going 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Del Dukes fouling out of the game, did score 7 points, and Andrew Howell scored a 3 for his 3 points, and then Potter scoring, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and going 4 of 5 from the free throw line. So with that, Bobcats lose, kind of a heartbreaker for sure. Back-to-back games, so you hope this doesn't take the wind out of their sails and they can fight back after this one. They have a tough game on Saturday as they go up against Powell, potentially the undefeated Powell Panthers, depending on how games go for them I don't know if they play today or tomorrow.
I think it's tomorrow night.
And so with that, potentially meeting up with them for an undefeated game. And so with that, Travis, any final thoughts before we sign out and head home?
Well, I think hopefully it's a learning experience. We've had some tight games. The boys haven't given up. We were down by 2, fought back to tie it, and got down to 1.8 seconds. And, 2 times in a row. Hopefully if we see that situation in regionals, we're standing straight up and, just yelling rather than trying to trail them too close, because that was a catch and fling just like it was with Gosar last week. It wasn't a good shot. It wouldn't have gone in.
Right. And if something like that goes in, it's not great, but you also go.
Lose it.
Yeah, exactly. So, and like I said, I really felt like the refs were doing their best to not want to call that one, and they just we unfortunately put it to where they had to, and that's too bad. But with that, Bobcats will be at home for their final home regular season game against the Pal Panthers. It also will be senior night, so we'll be celebrating the 4 seniors for the boys team in Longwell, Gerber, Cole, and Howell, and then for the Lady Cats, the 3 seniors in Dazzlin Hunt, Ina King, and Maggie Landon. So come out and watch them, and if you're not able to make it, spend some time with us on 1017 KDNO or on the YouTube channel WyoToday. That will do it for us here in Lander. Travel safe, everybody. Thanks for spending some time with us, and we will see you Saturday afternoon. And with that, we are out. Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen on 1017 KDNO.
Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details.